Hello, hello. Welcome to the PR game. Welcome to PGR. A long time. Well, yeah, since the last event, which I guess makes sense. Anyway, I've already done everything, not everything, but I've bought the memories. I've bought the memories. Oh yeah, fuck, she's a collab character, I forgot. Anyway, I can't use those ones. I have enough for like the next the next construct anyway. Like I have 5,000 first, so I can, like, you know, throw a bit off for Black Rock Shooter, I guess. Yeah, I like buy one copy and then get the 31 from the well, she's nailing, sure we know what goes out. But I will get a 3-star weapon. Not 3-star, 6-star weapon. Nah, fuck. Oh great, that's just fantastic signs. Well, I hope I get it. I mean, I could be incredibly unlucky, but I don't think I will be. Because if I am, I'm just going to, you know, scream. Yes! Oh, that just cost me a gold. Like, I don't care who's the next S rank. The next S rank gets a 5-star weapon. And I'll have to approve it. Because I like Black Rock Shooter more. Black Rock Shooter was like one of like early things I like learned, you know. I got her during. Oh no, I didn't get her. I mean, like yeah, she's going to be speaking Japanese. There's nothing I can do about that. She only has a Japanese VA, like the new characters. Do I have anything? No. She probably actually next S ring I put a lot in. Next character I put a lot in just because she's Black Rock Shooter. And then like I'm not giving the like option away to like just play with her. Again, she's like one of my like when I saw anime, I saw anime, you know, early 2000s. No, not early 2000s, early 2010s. Well, even that is actually kind of wrong. Like around the like even before the 2010s, I technically started my anime arc, and like, you know, she was part of it. I liked her. I liked the anime, the OVA anime they had back then. She was great design and everything. She was, well, not a massively big part, I will admit. I was never too big in it, but like I always like did like her. Like, no cap. I just always liked her. She's a great character in my opinion. Like, it's just a great design, like Ollie. And you know, that's why I'm always happy to see her, even if I'm not the biggest fan. Like, you know, I wouldn't like go off my way to like try to buy as much as I could, like a merch of her or something like that, or like try to get yada yada yada. You get the point. It's actually kind of nice she's an A rank, because that means like I don't have to shit out too much to get her. I mean, I said as well, like lost all my 10k, you know, just to get to this point. Anyway, I have all of the ones already done and advanced. We go by wiki. Like honestly, PGR is actually the only game where I care about getting like the best things. Like in every other game, like I don't care. Like I just do what I care. But like BGR, I think like it's actually, you know, there's actually point on it to doing it. That's like content I like to do. Like I like to do all the hard, even hard content on like PGR, which is pretty nice. I love it. I like it. There's nothing to stop me from it. It's a great game. I know my last stream of like Lamia may have, you know, seemed otherwise, but no, like I like the story of like Lamia's chapter. I just didn't stand like for stretching it head at times. I hope this is going to be a shorter story that like doesn't stretch itself too much. Because again, that was my biggest complaint about Lamia's story. Because otherwise it was a great story. It just really fucking stretched itself there in the middle. Like what? I think that was like the biggest problem. Maybe it was just like also me like thinking a bit too much around there. That led to, you know, it taking a bit that long. But whatever. You hit to play back. You hit to play with a collab now. I really hope there isn't too much, you know, copyrighted music and the like. I say this, but there definitely is. Now let's see hypertunes. There's really no point in doing this, if being completely honest. She's not exactly biggest on there. There's peg bonus, which gives like plus damage. It's not exactly, you know, it's an A rank. She's not exactly the most broken unit. I don't care. I may just throw her into my fire team just because I feel like it. And it's going to fuck with my scores so much in like Warzone and Bubble if I do that, but you know, I just can't say no to her. Like she's simply, it's like kind of, she's part of my child, you know, even if like, you know, not exactly the biggest one. I think Toko is actually a bigger part. I played like Toho games when I was younger without like even actually knowing what it was. Just because I was kinda into Bolo Hill when I was younger. So I started playing like a bit of Toho. Touhou. That's not it. That's also not it. That's something I wanted to pick. What was it? How much do I have? Not enough to buy me. Next one. Wow, fuck me, I guess. Shame. You know, I just realized I have actually 10k what also. I have 10k of those. I think I have also that's enough to actually get to the next one. So let's do that. To that one time. To that one time thing. That one time thing. Just get to those correctly. I have them until I'm going to use them anytime soonish. Well, that was not Sophia.
Eve.
And this is. No, that section's gone. We don't have a problem with, you know, more Bianca. I know it's like not enough to get even like triple S, but I don't care. If I care, I won't be here, would I? That's like only actually one S rank I'm missing, and I could have technically used that one to unlock him. Counterpoint, I don't care. Man, I love cold drinks. Yeah, we got like, I was like, you know, working towards triple S. I feel like I have some multiple triple S at this point actually. How many do I have actually? Yeah, like here. I've caught it. Oh yeah, I actually have not unlocked that one. Whoops. I could technically get this one. She does actually look quite pop nice in it. I don't think that's an SFX, so I do have like the rest left over. And it gives me the black rock shooter, yep. Oh, that's the first stage of this over. We've got now. Now the big thing is... GG simulation. Is this shot? That's nice, and there's like 30 shots. Basic game. Yeah, why not? Just like do one stage or so, I guess. Oh yeah, welcome to the station of Mount. Hey, jeez. Just like do the first stage, I want to see what this is. Let's step into the VJA, agreed by snap off camera. You gotta take the film spit out of the camera. Out by the camera, carefully examine the image. This is a nice one. No focus loss, clear fish spacing. No pretty started, no doubt about it. Can easily tell just by looking at my face. Sorry about that, just wanted to give it a quick test. I'd asked me to help her fix this instant camera, but I've been putting it off for like 2 weeks now. Gotta get it done before she goes complete bonkers on me. Say, if I give an autograph poetry of the grave, come on, do you think she'll let me off the hook for forgetting all those deadlines? I would go bonkers on someone. She usually wouldn't, but since I didn't close with orders for a new rangefinder pin, scanner and spectrum analyzer on time, I'm not sure about that anymore. Sounds like you're constantly pushing the limits, Miss Leonie. Contact before you. Boarding Brightsmite goes by name of Leonie, a chef technician of VJA. Everyone was providing support to this entire archaeology team on construct equipment and devices. Additionally, she has provided technical assistance to both the Science Council and Engineering Force, also varied design of the initial CUP model, CUP. I've had a few encounters with her, and she was one of who assisted in adjusting Hamlet's external parameters when you helped either search for a whale song on the surface using Hamlet. Just Leonie. You know, just got too many things on my to-do list. There's no way I can get them all done in time by myself. And with those tight deadlines, I can't manage to complete all the features I want. But I also can't bear the thought of dropping any of them. In that case, pushing back the deadlines is the only option. Right? Exactly what I told Ayla. And guess what? I got it returned. She blasted me with force full of hypercode revision from my gun lens. I'm the one who added that function, for God's sake. So, how can I help you with guys this time? Let's not think about Hamlet, but you don't see Ayla around. Alright, almost forgot the important thing. Actually, I made a request this time to invite you to be the tester for Hamlet's subsequent model. So, Hamlet, the prototype model, has some quite advanced VR technology built in, and an eye that has granted deep learning ability. Allowing used to search for a whale song, so many times Hamlet itself appears to have undergone some changes. Even though we have attempted to restore factory settings, tons of our records just couldn't be erased. It's quite an intriguing phenomenon, but at this rate, it's gradually straying further from its original role as a platform. Looks pretty fascinating to me, so I've taken on the project developing the second generation model. Oh, there won't be any major changes. I'm still using hardware with the same specs, but I did simplify the underlying structure and threw an editor and an interactive docking station. This way, it's not just by experience in theater cinema, now creators can actually use it for a bunch of other stuff with far more freedom. I've made sure to leave plenty of space in the engine, so users can store their own mods and enhancements. Other modules, voice modules, physics rules, art training styles, custom NPCs, social forms, and economic systems. Alright plugin, if you like it, you can do pretty much whatever you want here. As experienced the cosmic society during the era of great historical colonization, or living a life of primitive humans in the Stone Age 3 million years ago. It's all fair game. I mean, to be fair, it would be primitive humans at that time, huh? Can I repeat that 3? Yep, just wait until the first version is released. I'm still in beta right now, and I've got about over 3000 patches to code. Plus, the technology employed by Hamlet is actually quite special, and many people have more or less experienced consciousness synchronization lost after a long dive, which makes it another challenge we need to overcome. That's why I'm having you here. You have plenty of experience with a prototype, and there's probably no one that's worried of my being as stable as yours. What is here to me to do? Simple, just need to play the game. Put together scenario using the resources I currently have to test the complete compatibility of new interactive functions and interfaces with the original underlying structure. Fancy the script runs without age, but in case any bugs pop up during the dive, I need to figure out which piece of code is conflicting with function. It's uncomplicated, but just shouldn't drive a game. That's all you need to be concerned about. I'll handle the rest. It brings up a scenario she built on External Terror, which seems to be a 3D chessboard. Chess? I scalped from our generic set pool, now pick an avatar you'd like to use for a life. New swipes a finger across the screen, and with a blink of an eye, dozens of preset avatars appear before you. Options varied, ranging from regular humans to constructs to anthropomorphized animals and mechanoids, making it for you to make a choice. What's this? For some reason, the gauge is drawn to a girl-looking avatar. Girl carries a black long sword and cannon, fun even to its adorning hair. She usually drapes a coat over her shoulders, with a huge star symbol on the back. Another avatars are simply labeled as Human 102 or Construct 02. Its hair stands out with a distinctive name of Black Rock Shooter. Black Rock Shooter. Describe him as picking him. Feels strange and familiar despite being utterly foreign. Ah, he knows too. Also this avatar. Then create other just appeared in the avatar of nowhere. No plot listed, no picture cards. Calling a paranormal event won't be too far-fetched, I'd say. First, I thought it was some glitch or prank, but didn't trigger any runtime errors, and this pyramid-like code isn't fundamentally different from our avatars. Then you try deleting her. I would have. Don't tell me you can't stand seeing such a cool avatar getting deleted. Just look at her. There she feels that long saw and cannon, a combination of a stylish coat and twin tails, with a ruthless expression and pose. Even flames shooting off her eyes. It's like a perfect echo of a golden age anime heroine. I absolutely agree with Leonie. I think we could get along very well. I absolutely agree. Whoever designed him must be total genius. Seriously plucked into anime, golden anime. Well, I guess they complimented the artist there very, very much. But I won't deny it though. Black Intruder is a very good designed character. But most part by the time I snap back to the idea, I found myself already having rigged up with over 300 special effects and motion modules. Thinking now would really break my heart. Anyway, why don't you just use this avatar? Perfect testing more extreme scenarios and may give us some extra data what I'm indeed intrigued. I even took some school skills for. Now put on this device and down the connection pod. I come to chessboard where this event is turn-based. The player should have to take on the white pieces, even though the white king is defeated. Click on the high zone to move, please won't if you enter the red zone, you will be attacked by your opponent at the end of the turn. When you finish the move, click the attack icon to launch an attack. Just the tape, click in the blue zone. No cannon can deal more damage, target center point, just location. Confirm to fire. Ah. Try to defeat White King. Confirm. Oh, I'm sorry, I just had to kill them all. And dead. Yeah. Well, but that's what we're here for. Corrected trial. Yes. Star Sailor. Basic description. God, I'm so hyped for this.
始めよう。私のブラックロックシューターの戦い。
BRS attacks out with a blade cannon, dealing fire damage. She's so cool, what the fuck. Quickly slash for multiple times. I actually got a powerful first thrust towards the target and does Azure Awakening, raising fire damage. Azure Awakening in the last 10 seconds. Azure Awakening, Black Rock Shooter charges for the rock cannon. Ultimate consumes all the tangled hearts to fire a powerful blast towards the target and deal fire damage. I see. So blue orbs are like forever. It's your awakening.
その瞳でこの力を目に焼き付けて。
She's so fucking cool, dudes. She's so fucking cool.
始めよう。私のブラックロックシューターの戦い。
Gains blazing heart and dealing with 5th and 4th hits of a basic attack. Actually, I can cast Volt and Strike when she's blazing hard. Okay, what the fuck is Volt? Press and hold. What the fuck do you mean? Ah, okay. Basic attack and red. Basic attacks and red yellow creepings will accumulate blast energy. Blast energy is full. Red jet creepings they increase fall damage, but increase blast energy. Yellow creeping ultimately falls up a stay bayonet. Upon a red creeping ultimately falls up flash strike, dealing extra fire damage. So the red yellow creeping ping red get again to drop entry caster skill against blue. Ah, fuck. Okay, damage output cycle, okay. That was should I need to pull for first, yeah, it's a awakening. Untangled hearts and single energy. It consumed. Okay. Okay, I still don't get it. Like, when the fuck am I supposed to, like, let go for that? Ah! Am I supposed to, like, let go shortly after landing, or, like... I don't get it. Maybe I'm just, like, you know, an idiot. Well, we'll see if I get it out. If I understand it now. I think that it's, like, shortly after landing. I guess it's shortly after landing. Oh fuck. Okay. Okay.
貫く全出力解放リミッター解除これで終わりだまだまだだ当たれ燃え尽きろ
Okay, I get it.
貫く燃え尽きろ
Okay, I understand now. Well, I understand now. I know now. It's shortly before she lands. Very shortly. That's like actually like a ping, a little glow, I think. I don't know, like it feels like that. It's like I saw one. Maybe I'm just like, you know, becoming paranoid or something like that. Maybe that isn't the one. Maybe just starting to see things, you know. No, why are you looting? Yeah. Well, we'll see now. character challenge. Yeah, like fire resistance. Sorry. I should probably actually change those last. Oh, come on! Just let me change that team. Then let's put like a shooter in. I'm sorry, but it's like far more important to me. It's not exactly like Sally, you know.
了解。序列の1位として出撃する。
The best. She's an airing after all. He's unlikely to be on the level of the new characters were when they were released.
Nanami engaging in combat. Can I smash them all?
Oh god, this is going to be such a dissonance.
始めよう。えい。切り裂く。当たれ。貫く。
Yeah, there you saw.
出力解放。これで。
There you
終
saw
わ
it.
りだ。
That shot moment there before. That shot moment she glows. And that's when you let
そ
go
の
of the
瞳
button.
でこの力を目
I
に焼き
can't
付けて。
believe I didn't see it before. Measure against two sets of 3 pings of the Gaza signature move. Each right here against extra bam. Okay.
了解。
Yoka.
序列の1位として出撃。
It's such a dissonance when like everybody else is talking English.
Will end with me.
But I guess that's the like natural outcome.
始めよう。ふっ。それ。
Oops.
殲滅開始。
Not fun.
貫く。
I couldn't see, so I think it's a bit too early.
終わりだ。それ。当たれ。燃え尽きろ。切り裂く。ふっ。燃え尽きろ。貫く。全出力解放。リミット。これで終わりだ。
Okay, I like her playstyle.
その瞳でこの力を目に焼き付けて。
If I could, I would bring it like up, but she, yeah, after signature move. Yeah, it's just like the same thing you like was in the last stage. I think something is wrong here.
了解。
Either like the message that's wrong, or they like did just straight up do the same thing for the 2 stages. Oh, different boss though.
The apocalypse
Oh, I fucked up.
will end with me.
戦闘支援。
Shouldn't be too big a problem.
Vanish into the light.
戦闘支援。始めよう。ふっ。はあ。燃え尽きろ。当たれ。
Oh, great.
それ。当たれ。燃え尽きろ。貫く。これで終わり
And
だ。
full. Doesn't have time like calculation, but man, this was fucking easy.
その瞳で
Why a range
この
challenge?
力を目に
I
焼
say
き
this,
付け
but
て。
Noctis' a range challenge was actually kind of cancer. But that was because I didn't like really understand how to play him at the time. Now I have. Outlander's Flame. That was a character trial. Yeah, why not? Actually do that in class, have a look at like Alpha's SFX coating.
This fight better not be a boring one.
The thunder saddle. The
be my blade.
Life and death are but a give up.
Like that look is
Now
definitely
you're on
like
the other
inspired
side of the
from,
I will sever
you know.
this prison of fate.
I was going to say like definitely Black Rock Shooter inspired. I mean, yeah, of course. What else would it be?
The
Like,
thunder
no.
shatters.
Make a Black Rock Shooter.
Life and death are. Now you're on the other side of the line.
I like the style
I
of the
will
grounds.
sever this prison of fate.
It's like hard to say though if I like this more than that base outfit.
The thunder
I mean,
shatters.
maybe
So
because
be
I
my
like,
blade.
you know, Black Rock Shooter. I'd say yeah. I mean the franchise, not the character.
Life and death are. Now you're on the other
I
side.
mean, yeah, I also like the character, but you know, I mean
will
the franchise
sever
as
this prison of fate.
whatever. I don't know, like the blue does seem somewhat out of place for her.
Give me all you.
The thunder
But I
shatters.
think I can
So
actually
be
get
my
that.
blade.
It looks pretty cool, I suppose.
I won't
But it
hold
does,
back
like,
life and death.
Not
Now
fit
you're on
as
the other
somewhat,
side of the
I have to
line.
say.
I will sever this prison of
It
fate.
kind of like doesn't fit like Alpha School, I wanna say. Like it's not a bad design, don't get me wrong, but like it doesn't feel like the kind of cool, you know, Alpha kind of is. I think it kind of
Keep
doesn't
moving.
fit there.
This victory is not the end yet.
You know, like it's the 2000s cool, you know. Not like the grimy, dark, cool that she normally is. She's like this early 2000s cool, like with. It was still kind of like the edgy cool, but like not the dark and gritty cool, but like the edgy and like the cool. It's like it was like this. How do I put this? Whatever. That's not the Glimpse of the End. That one's that one. Well, I guess time for the story. Just to actually estimate like how much it is for, I kind of want to see how like long the story is. Can I see from here? That's like that. That's that one. That's like Simulacrum 13. Well, that's actually not that long. Her name is Black Rock Shooter. The Twin Fires. I mean, to be fair, maybe like the singer stages are actually pretty long. In which case, you know, fuck me, I guess. Final stages don't sound like that long. Which is nice because I've been streaming like for like last 2 weeks. I think for not the last 2 weeks, but like for some days without pause, and it's kind of taking a toll on me. You know, I'm gonna space somewhere. When we close the cluster of red crystals are fragments of light. It's a bird girl lies quietly among the crystal clusters. Countless pieces of information flow through her mind. It's an invisible network attempts to reshape everything. The girl's tightly closed eyes reflect all possible futures and all pasts. As if she's in a vast, dark and cold void. The Sage network is showing everything. Knowledge of all, the answer of all. Knowledge is not the antidote, neither does this answer offer redemption. She needs to find a new answer, to break free from the cage that holds her captive. However, all futures seek to erase her, all pasts seek to replace her. Sometimes she's a naive child, sometimes a frail person. Existence is torn to countless pieces, devoured by hungry fishes. Information. Luther, you're cheating. Battering before this array of chess pieces get across the board, the girl starts crying in anxiety as she realizes that defeat is imminent. Luna, you're running out of time. Luna, you can't stay. Luna, you can't stay for. Let's like actually let me like make this smaller, push me a bit more to the side. I think I will be like always like maybe looking a bit too much there in a way, you know. Luna, you can't stay further. Who are you, Lisa? Where did you go? I'm you, Luna. I have your own duty to fulfill. Luna, come with me. With a sweet smile graced her face, she stands her hand to the girl. No, Luna, you can't keep running away. Luna, don't be afraid. No. Terrified, the girl forcefully pushes her hand away, scrambling to escape the bedroom. Lucia, where are you? Lucia, save me, there's a bad person here. That's actually just you. Luna, don't go there. Reach out to grab the girl. The girl has already opened the bedroom door. This path. Past the bedroom door, there lies a deep, unfathomable red corridor. Red memories have been devoured, torn to fragments, as she and the girl appeared to be pulled apart by a whirlpool, bit by bit, crushed by the immense crimson flood. Exochurch, blazing simulacrum. Well, Grim's figure races through the deserted city streets, as if to shake something off. Alpha twists the motorcycle's throttle to maximum. Engine roars, unleashing hurricane of threatened weight in its wake. Glint of light flashes through her grey eye. Previously hidden beneath her, she had probably adjusted her right direction. Like standing viaduct, the motorcycle hurls forward, emerging from the silhouette end of the bridge and colliding with the side of the building at an angle nearly parallel to the wall. Weird sent fragments of glass flying as it skids along the side of the building for several dozen meters before landing. At the same time, a field explosion erupts on the road behind Alpha. If she hadn't reacted in an instant, the shell would have struck her directly. Music goes hard. I think this is my... all the text can be read. Well, I'll put my next stuff up. But no, that looks stupid actually. Yeah, I think this is actually the best way. Not going to get a bit of a position. I mean, I could actually go on the different, like on the opposite end. That's actually perfect position here. Just need to twist everything around. Just wait a moment. There's like nothing there, so I feel like there's a lot more space over here. Oh, let's get this done. Ugh. I've got twist that, yeah. Let's spin twist that once more, but her dismay, the engine remains unresponsive, letting out only a feeble whine. When it's restless, she never expects her right to stall at such a crucial moment. Always at times like this. I get you. It's always when you least want to, like, engine just like doesn't want to, you know, start. As forceful gust from a blast lifts Alpha tied up here. Alpha raises her head, casting glance at the Tiger who has been chasing after her. It's Black Rock Shooter! It's Black Rock Shooter! Patch of a fractured sea streaming off towering building. A girl donning a black coat stands steadfast, aiming a colossal cannon directly at Alpha. The expression remains hidden beneath the shadow of her hood. The only thing discernible is a spectral blue flame emitting from her left eye. Once more, the black cannon's muzzle erupts with flames. Alpha's gaze sharpens as electric arcs surge from her wrist. A blinding flash, like a dodge enveloped in electric, intercepts the cannon shell, cutting it cleanly in twain. The following instant, the girl in black emerges from dissipating smoke, a dark blade aimed directly at Alpha's face. Alpha swiftly sidesteps, drawing his sword. With a backhand grip, the two blades clash with a resounding impact, creating a dazzling shower of sparks. Saves momentum from a rotation. Alpha skillfully deflects her opponent's force, drawing her sword to bear for a counterattack. However, the opponent relays and ambush has failed, take the fully retreats, evading the incoming strike. To create a distance of approximately 50 meters, each is still in a vigilant stance, but anticipating the next move from the adversary. Give me a break already. Didn't want to waste too much time in a place like this. Nonetheless, Alpha's not particularly eager to engage in combat with the enemy standing before her. After all, she doesn't even know why she's being attacked. Who are you? Consider from Babylonia? Babylonia? No sand coming out of nowhere. Construct, ascendant. First most of the terms Alpha mentioned is encountering this concept for the very first time. Not gonna answer? Fine. Since you had to attack me, you must be prepared to pay the price. Seeing the girl in black not intending to answer, Alpha's mood somewhat lightens. Given that she has been pursuing her relentlessly across the city, I finally thought there would be peaceful conversation between them from the start. Yeah, that's to be expected, I guess. Besides, she's better at extracting information from people directly. Lightning transforms into crimson dress, wrapping out Alpha's blade. The blue-white waves of energy bursting from her left eye. Alpha grows more powerful by the second, attacking girl black tightens a grip on the hilt of the sword and steps forward into the red storm. I don't think this counts as a shell, technically. Unfamiliar face, who are you? No answer? Not for direct communication, I'm here for it. Oi! Oi! Hey! Oh fuck. Man, I feel like I'm constantly running out of dodge. Maybe that's on me. You know? Oh fuck. And ah, that's on me. I fucked it up. Battle rages on for God only knows how long. The blades cross and clash with each other, like interlocking lightning. Then I've lost only moment. Alpha shifts her posture, sliding forward to the left in an attempt to throw the girl black off balance. Girl in black cover could adjust herself, rotating in their foot backward to stabilize her stance, letting Miss hold off Alpha once more. I now both physically restrained, and faint excitement flickers in Alpha's eyes. Last time she had to go all out in a fight was when she was in both winter. You're tough. Girl breaks suddenly blurts with us during the standoff. Well, thank you. Alpha's more softly spoke now, except she's grown more alarmed. I can't seem to figure out who this girl is. There's no telling how strong she is, and Alpha doesn't think Babylonia could suddenly come up with a construct as powerful as this. During the standoff, Alpha doesn't sense any chance of punishing Rise now, which shoots off the possibility of her being incendent. All those conflicts you've been through have made you who you are today, I can just tell. You sure like yapping, huh? Unfortunately, you're an outsider just like them, so I can't let you walk away a winner. Them? Alpha's body, however, acts on its own before she snaps back. spins around and sheds her sword through this thing. They approach her from behind, splitting it in half. A hedgehog creature. By-side hedgehog creature, half dead, started to call toward Alpha. In distance, more hedgehog creatures and crop emerge, their target evident. Mine world of hedgehog creatures. After the murders of Hedgehog and the chains of hedgehog creatures, it certainly makes no sense for them to actively attack ascendants stronger than themselves. Not to mention, there are energy corrupted among them. Someone controlling them. But turns out, only to see the girl in black also fighting the hedgehog creatures rushing at her. Don't know why I heard rushing and coming like after another. Girl pierces hedgehog creature with a black greatsword. Now a flock of bird-like hedgehog creatures dive from the sky, only to meet the bitter end when she shoots them off. Struck with from a cannon fire lifts the hood of the girl, revealing uneven black twin turrets. She glanced at Alpha, was struck by the hedgehog creatures, the bright blue eyes blinking as if in thought. Bright lamps the cannon Alpha, cannonball gesturing the hedgehog creatures behind Alpha. Lend me a hand. Taking his Alpha with eyes, seemingly asking for help to clear up the immediate threat. You've got to be kidding me. Shaped by the girl's capricious attitude, Alpha raises his sword all the same, starting to first get rid of his hedgehog creatures. They're being less than normal before she does anything else. Science returns to the street when the last hedgehog creature slashed and lets out a final screech. Girl in black looks at Alpha, standing beside a pile of hedgehog creature corpses, ponders for a moment, and then plants a sword into the ground. Black recruiter. What did you say? Took off a moment to realize the girl was answering questions she asked at the very beginning. Even so, Alpha doesn't easily let down her guard. Her hand rests on the clutch at her waist, her gaze sharp. The girl ignores her hostility, approaching Alpha as though she can't take the hint. Thought you were one of them, because you smell just like them. She points her hedgehog creatures on the ground, trying to find a reason for attacking Alpha. But for punishment, you've got to be joking. But it seems you have no idea what the punishing virus or sins are. Punishment virus wasn't something that this world had to begin with. So it makes perfect sense that I don't know what it is. This world? What exactly are you talking about? Did you know how you got here? Face of the girl's retort, Alpha somewhat baffled. Was just on the surface, scouring a shed, looking for ways to sever Luna's deep connection with the Ascension network. Then out of nowhere, she was attacked by a girl. Now, she still doesn't quite understand what happened. So do you remember that castle? What castle? He turns head toward where the girl is pointing. With it, Alpha finds herself a little dumbfounded. She has borne witness to countless inconceivable creations and wonders, but none of those greater thought and force before her. The castle is standing in the distance, towering into the clouds. Surrounded by ruins, the black and white castle looks incredibly majestic. Thinking a visual film might be malfunctioning, Alpha closes eyes and shakes head, while the castle remains when she opens her eyes. Something like this can't just pour off the ground overnight, but Alpha has no choice but to believe the castle is not an illusion, seeing it stand before herself. That this exists in your world. Answers, of course, no, but judging from the girl's attitude, Alpha started to become contemplate another idea, one she finds hard to accept. At the moment, yeah. This is not the word she knows of Earth being ravaged by punishments. Alpha stares at the mysterious girl, as if confirming Alpha's thoughts. The flame in the left eye burns out quietly. Wow, what you got at? But there's like 13 stages, just like a wall. Yeah. Oh, that's a 3D rendering. I didn't like see this. I didn't even like look at this, but like it's a 3D rendering. Well. Saying shall call like you fall down the rabbit hole. Corridor. This what this world is called. Oh. Hold on, I'm not ready to buy into your story yet. Well, picks up a motorcycle from the roadside, cutting the girl off. She finds it absurd to immediately believe she's crossed into a so-called different world. Seems like a plot twist straight off a third-rate novel. Not exactly a third-rate novel here, but I'm not. I have nothing. Existence of a castle is indeed bizarre, but Alpha isn't experienced that she's lost the ability to question. It's a different world, you said, but the city looks almost identical to where I come from. Corridor consists of mental images. Strong mental images can affect the state or properties of matter. The city has taken its current form because you are here. Receptionist said the scenery here. Mental images. You can think of it as mind taking on a physical shape, and corridors were intangible will do that. Alpha doesn't exactly understand what Black Shooter is saying, but she gets the gist of it. The physical shape of wills. So, this place is essentially a physical manifestation of a mind. What this... Well, this is different than the mind. This is the M-I-N-D. It's a cognitive model of construct. Not entirely clear on the specifics. Alpha Froning looks around when I gaze thoughts of the hedgehog creatures. I just land together, bizarre phenomena occurs again. Voice of hedgehog creatures didn't roll as usual, but instead gradually turned to specks of light, fading away as if they were being decomposed. Gone. When the mental images perishes, it returns to corridor as energy to stay in the world's operation. When new mental images are born, die, and the cycle continues. Like how corpses turn into nutrients for the soil. What do you mean? Never mind. She truly likes these concepts, which are common knowledge to Alpha, just as she doesn't know about the punished virus, constructs, and sentences. It would seem that she really is from another world. Follow me. Go read onto the hood, on the trench coat, gesturing for Alpha to follow. And why should I? Not good explaining, but someone else can help you. And your motor's saying he's fixing, doesn't it? Jeez. Crossed Alpha's mind to leave Miss Machines go, investigate the castles that normally on her own, but she pushes her motorcycle and follows the girl's lead nonetheless. Alpha knows that she's just using this girl, and she hopes to take advantage of this chance to squeeze some useful information out of her. As Alpha follows the girl down the street, the two of them say not a word. Yeah, the two are not very talkative. When Alpha leaves the rude city, where she has been hiding this, that she begins to understand the validity of the girl's previous words more clearly. Ruins. Alpha, having been avoiding Babylonian surveillance this entire time, has become highly familiar with this place. However, beyond the city now, she barely recognizes anything. The signs of the city weren't like this before. Range. Single mental image kind of influence is limited. So, the castle also appeared because of someone's mental image. Yes. And outside of the game, very likely. What about you? Are you what I call a native? Black will shoot her thoughts quiet without answering the question. What's wrong? You're quite the chatterbox. That's the first time someone said that to me. Eventually, Alpha doesn't feel annoyed. The more I talk, the more she feels something she can't quite put in words in this girl. I don't feel this way about anyone, not when she came across from a good sentence, not when she came across the constructs of Babylonia. It's like a solitary beast coming across one of her kind. Yeah, not surprising. You two have, like, you know, very similar design philosophy. Except she's from the early 2000s, you're from the late 2010s. Similar design philosophy, like it's called, but like, you know, like the cool loner. But there's like a difference, like the time has shown, like the concept itself has evolved, and that's the big thing, you know? Here we are. This place is a mountain ruin where workshop like building stands. What is this place? One of a craftsman's workshop. The craftsman is both a doctor and a mechanic, so no one attacks this place. Workshop's rolling doors gone all the way up before Alpha gets any closer, although someone knew they would come at this time. It's been a while, Black Shooter. And is that a new face I'm seeing? No, that's a pleasant surprise. Is that Master Novus? I know you. I mean, you don't want her to see you hang out with people she doesn't know, do you? Craftsman knows everything about Collab. If you have questions, feel free to ask. Now I'm the craftsman teasing. She instructs Alpha and then leaves. She leans against the shadow of the cliff and closes her eyes, seemingly resting. The cold. She hasn't changed one bit. Craftsman instructs all this and beckons Alpha into her workshop. Well, Alpha, I'll do my best to help you out since the kid brought you here. Why do you know my name? Did she just say it? I know everything about Corridor. Adjust your big stop first. It's based indeed not a word you've always lived in. Still, you know where I came from too. Alpha's hand slowly reaches for Kodachi at her waist. You see, outside is in corridor every now and then, so people like you aren't really any surprise to us. Like a mirror connecting many worlds, countless time, thoughts and emotions flowing through. The occasional Alice falling down the rabbit hole is quite normal. And so the going back got you too. So, they're checking with you. It's a case of shared misery. Huh? He's from another place? This is getting absurd. So, I'm trying to treat this like a dream, praying you'll just wake up at some point. I'm feeling deja vu being around you. I was stares at the woman before I was cloaked and masked. The way you speak, your aura, is completely different from this other person that I know. What are you talking about? Trying to play down now, huh? I'm a kind craftsman, or at least that's how everyone sees me. You're trying to figure out what I'm trying to do here. But that's the last thing you need to worry about now. Let's go and get through the Q&A session. Boring, I know, but you don't want to probe endlessly or end up with no useful information, right? To do that, I ain't got no time to waste on you. It's not indifferent to the craftsman true identity, but love I know is a priority. Much to do, and rather than exploring the essence of the corridor, she needs to figure out why she came here to find a way back to her world. Sounds to me as the best of my ability. As I can't have anything to do with the fact that I'm here. Let me see how to put this. Castle appeared about half a month ago, brought with it concepts that didn't exist in the corridor before. Punching vibes. When world doesn't have such exaggerate architecture, if the corridor is a mirror, how does it reflect something that doesn't exist in the first place? Finally hit you, huh? Craftsman watches Alpha, suddenly thought silent, with interest, like a teacher gently guiding student and waiting for it to voice her thoughts. Ascension Network. Place is made of words. The Ascension Network that filters these words should also have a physical form. Punch and writers thoughts, the Ascension Network like a shadow, may creatures are born based on the same idea. So, I see, you catch up on how this world works. That's a good sign. But what does that have to do with me? Punch and writers with an remains docile. The journey to Fort Winter, I first mastered a way to suppress the Ascension Network. I think you already have found it deep down. Yeah, it's to follow the Ascension Network's filtering rules, but she understands that resistance is not purely about escaping the Ascension Network. Connection with the Ascension Network has never been severed, and Alpha knows exactly why. It's Luna. Luna, or rather the Ascension Network, used Luna's word to bring me here. That's the most logical explanation. As an agent, Luna has deeper ties with the Ascension Network than Alpha does. With Luna caught in the deep mind connection to the Ascension Network, not even Alpha has a way of finding out how she is. She doesn't know what lies at the depths of the Ascension Network, and that's where Luna's consciousness is wandering right now. Intriguing theory. If what you said is true, what are you gonna do? What I need to do doesn't change. That castle is where it all began. Everything will become crystal clear when I get there. Alpha flips down the kickstand of a motorcycle, parking it inside the craftsman workshop. Fix it. I'll be back to check it later. You're surprisingly impatient. Oh, I thought you were one in a hurry. Leading me to solve this incident? No. I don't know what you're up to here. But if I were you, I'd call it a halt now. Tsk, aren't you a paranoid one? I was trying to read the hidden intention in people's actions. After all, in this world, there's no such thing as a free lunch. Nor are there kind-hearted people who offer help without expecting something in return. Ah, to which world are you referring? Craftsman let out a soft chuckle, shrugging her shoulders in a gesture of resignation. I don't seek to gain anything from you. You're bound for that castle one way or another, and since that's something that's bound to happen, I'm just trying to speed up the process. It is so. There's nothing more to that. In this question, the craftsman adjusts her mask, as for trying to make it clear to Alpha who she is. I'm Corridor's craftsman, and one of my duties is to mend what has gone awry. I love Ascension Network, here's a mistake that must be rectified, for both you and Corridor. I simply wish to set things right, before things get worse. I'd stick to my job if I were you, though. I'll follow her hand, holding the clutch and turns to leave. Done talking. Seeing Alpha emerge from the craftsman workshop, the girl in black lifts her head and asks, "Now I plan on staying long. What's next on your agenda? I need an alternative source of information to further corroborate what I know about the castle. Get to join? No need, it's unnecessary." Quickly shakes her head, immediately turning down Alpha's offer. They fear seeing me. Why am I not surprised at all? The laboratory doesn't plan on gathering information of her. She did pass a worn map with terrain nearby and locations where people might be found marked. Given Corridor's nature, the landscape seems to change periodically. This map was drawn 3 days ago, so it should be reliable. Alright, time to speak with a local. And this actually has to do with Luna. Men aside from me. Possibility blitz through Alpha's mind before she takes on one last look at black and white castle in the distance and heads straight in the castle's direction. A little earlier. The girl with tin tile holds the dark cricket now, his frosted blade shedding tiny flakes of ice. The Justice stands, stepping forward to protect the human standing behind her. She looks a face on the green-eyed girl sitting atop the ruins, her mind tense and alert. Could you repeat that name for me? It's Dead Master. Difficult for you to remember. Yeah? The stained smile, this girl by the name Dead Master, looks down at Lucia and Mikhail, who feel baffled by their surroundings. It sounds more like a nickname than an actual name. That's so? Well, doesn't matter. So, Lucia, I don't know where. That's something about coming from Babylonia. On the Red Red commandant. So, do you comment your current situation now? No, it's all still a little confusing. Start from the beginning, then. First off, the spur is what I call the corridor. No, you don't need to explain it the third time. It takes time to solve it all, that's all. So, well, I hope it doesn't take too long, because time is of essence. Looking to stop the beam if that is. There are points about the castle, standing in the distance. I suggest the two of you make your way there, sooner rather than later. You're too late, the thing called Ascension Network. Seems like it'll devour this whole world. This world whole. Why are you telling us all this? Why? Because you've just arrived here and know nothing, right? Getting you up to speed helps move the story along. But you don't hesitate to... Thank you for explaining everything and speeding the story up. I couldn't do another 8-hour stream on PGR story. I mean, I would be doing it for Black Rock Shooter, you know, just because it's Black Rock Shooter. Still, I would prefer not to. I have things to do tomorrow. I didn't hesitate to attack us right from the start. Sorry about that. When you've been in this world as long as I have, you tend to greet worthy foes with a fight first. That's some form of unique greeting here. It's more of a rule around here, I'd say. In any case, if you want to prevent a disaster, head to that castle. And it's where the conflict truly begins. I'll be waiting for you there. Wait! I'm not gonna wait. Great. Lucia reaches out and takes a few steps forward. Pony sees the girl leap off the other end of the ruins and disappear from her side. Go in it. What shall we do now? Lucia turns around, looking directly at you. She made it very clear at the least. But we have to head to that black and white castle if we are to address the source of mutation. But an alternate world, Commandant. I don't quite understand all this. What in the world happened exactly? Just a moment ago, we were on a mission with Liv and Lee, and we only split up for a little while. We're now finding ourselves in a completely unfamiliar place, still stuck with the same punishing virus creatures. The Dead Master, she just showed up out of nowhere. It sounded like she saw us as her enemies, with the last things she said. Could be a new sentence temporary from her mind, and you might beacon. I'd rather that be the case. It's just illusions some Ascent came up with when everything that's happening now would have less of an impact on your worldview. Yeah, that's true. Like, imagine, like, you just getting, like, thrown into a different world. And, like, they tell you, yeah, this world, you know, it's like of, things are not exactly normal here. Things work by mental images and worlds. That would feel, like, completely weird. Like, that would, like, shake your fundamental understanding of, like, existence. Regardless of what words are true, we don't really have a choice now. So, this conflict she was talking about, what exactly is it? Guess we'll find out soon enough. Casting gaze upon the seemingly endless wilderness around you, you choose the path to advance. Let's go, Lucia. Answered command. Lucia takes one last look at the black and white castle, upon a swift seconds, shakes her head and catches on. So just unfolded or planned by someone else. It's a shame we can't, like, get that master, but, you know, Avi's corrupted. All of the traces left by these creatures.
Is that the best you can do? The sun will shatter. So be my blade!
Immediately I just get greeted by
Life and death. Now you're on the other side of the line. give up. I won't hold back.
Oh, that was the last one. That was not the last one. Apparently.
I will sever this prison of fate.
If I've ult already, you know, why not do it? Well, would you look at that? I can't believe it. White people killing black people. I can't believe that racism is alive and well today. I'm sorry. The easiest way to get information is, you know, save someone's life. Oi. Don't style on me, you stupid bitch.
Give me all you
The sun shall be my blade.
life and death.
I
Now
don't
you're
take
on the other
exactly
side of the line.
kindly to that one.
Life and death are... Now you're on the other side of the line. Keep moving. This
Yeah, I don't
victory
think it's going to take too
is
long.
not the end yet.
This is going to be a short one. Now you're still alive. Damn it. Why in the world? Why have you all... Oh, now you're done talking. I'm not gonna die yet. No. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Ouch. That hurts. Enough. Let me see your face. I would stand the incessant babbling of a girl in a black robe. Of a cake stand patiently. What do you mean? Not going to kill me? I will if you don't cut it out. Stand up now. What exactly? Well, stands to her feet, shakily, and moves her windproof cloak as told. What's your name? Peter. The girl reports her name honestly. Alpha waits quietly for a while before continuing to speak. Oh well, I thought your name would be something more exciting. Just say Bummer. Alright to insult this name. Listen up, Peter. I just want to ask you a few questions, at least for now. Most white robe people who attacked you earlier, who are they? Do they have anything to do with that castle? Do you know anything about that castle? I'm the one asking questions now. I'm not entirely sure about the specifics, but they appeared after the castle showed up. First, it was a bunch of monsters I'd never seen before. Then them. Damn it, why did they turn out like this? Why did they? You just have to go. Exactly how you, not one of both people with my mental image. You aren't going to kill me? I should have. Well, just curious. Yep, go on. Therefore being held at knife point, if he just starts talking. Car is made up of mental images. Not you know, right? But the mental image doesn't actually die out. So it's only through human intervention that this process gets to speed up. It's where it thrives on fights among mental images. When one dies, it decomposes it, returns to corridor. It's reconstituted into a new mental image. And so, new mental images spark further conflicts. Essentially, this was called a perpetual cycle of this process. And as a result, the inhabitants of the world are predisposed to combat upon meeting. No chance for mediation until one side is completely wiped out. Conflict. In a nutshell, it's a battle of wills seeking to annihilate one another. In other words, fights among humans never cease to migrate emotions, ideology, or beliefs. Those are 2 minutes. Yeah, it's at the end of the fact it's called a conflict of interest. It's the inherent nature of individuals existing. Honestly, even hive minds kinds of exist, but like as long as something exists that is not you or not part of you, conflict exists normally. Unless you're in a completely virtuous world, but you know, we're not in a completely virtuous world, are we? Like if you lived in a perfect world, of course I wouldn't be a problem because like, but you know, it's part of a fallen nature and everything. But I'm not here to philosophize about those things, am I? Closer the 2 worlds are, the more they tend to harm each other. And in the world of Collab, those contradictions are manifested in surprisingly direct manner. Vasani remembers what Black Shooter said to her after that fight they had when she first got here. All those conflicts you have been through have made you who you are today. You can just tell. Sure, like yapping, huh? Unfortunately, you're an outsider just like them, so I can't let you walk away with now. Corridors in the wrong. For a smile, I thought Craftsman said, realizing that the metaphor might have a deeper meaning. How could you not know this? It's simple, I don't belong here. An outsider, I'm not interested in obligated to adhere to all the rules here. An outsider. I think I've heard of outsiders, but it's first I'm actually running into one. Alright, yeah, I'm answered the most important question. At castle, how much do you know about that? Peter doesn't answer the question. I guess quickly shifts away. Now it's with urgency. Don't worry. I can't tell you yet, but I do need to make a trip back to village first. There's some things I need to confirm. What? Village? Wait, you've never heard this word? I didn't mean to say you have no common sense. Don't get me wrong. I suppressed the urge to draw a blade and patiently continues the question figure. How exactly did manage shield images from Alliance then, based on what you said? I couldn't at first, but I'm all for small in scale. Some do. Some little images start to band together to be stronger, and form small civilians, small settlements. These are symmetrical images from different settlements that wage wars against one another. I see. Show me a way then. Alpha cuts off Vida after hearing what she wanted to hear. Are you coming? Information you have alone isn't enough. I can take her to a place where she can obtain more information. It will save off a lot of time trying to verify the truth. What's the matter? Word might hurt you, friends? No. Well, if I don't take you there, you won't let me go away. You won't let me go anyway. Yeah. But what she does have, Vida clenches her fist tightly before releasing it. With tight her emotions, she puts on her hood again and takes off in front of Alpha. Casual. Unbeknownst to them, the sky of Collab is tinged with a hint of red. On closer expansion, countless red specks are floating beneath the clouds, leading into an endless ribbon of light in one direction. This ribbon of light leads to that massive castle. That reminds me of that one stage in Code Vein. That like giant castle, you know. The deepest parts of the castle. Pristine, secluded chamber with nothing but a narrow throne at its center. Ooh, who's that? The guy sitting upon it is known as the king. Countless strip particles stripped from the open windows down. I mean, to be fair, probably the image the Sentinel were created from Luna's will that used. So like it's unlikely to be Luna herself. But like you know, like understands with it now makes sense with like the early images now, I guess. I guess that's how it like the Sentinel work did that. Yeah. Could potentially also be Luna from a different world, I guess, in that different quote unquote world. Counter-Strike particles stripped from you know, timeline, of course, I mean. Counter-Strike particles stripped from open windows down to the foot of the throne, slowly taking shape and eventually coalescing into white figures. Pure white warriors kneel before her, awaiting our command. Dismissed. Continue with final expedition. White mental images blindly follow our command and exit the room. We join the army of the castle, ready to march at once. Destroying the mental images seems both corrupted and hetero creatures interfering in Corridor with Ascension Network. She was going to make it impossible for deceased mental images to be born again through Corridor. She leveraged her collected mental images to create her own army. And all adhere to Corridor's law of mutual slaughter and act like puppets, completely obedient to her commands. We found them yet. Casts the shadow behind the pillar in the room. The green-eyed girl takes 2 steps into the light and nonchalantly leans against the pillar. When we ran into 2 of them, I should be hurrying over this way as we speak. I don't matter, as for the main one. I noticed the rook has disappeared. I should probably show up uninvited. And the arch enemy, the greatest obstacle in my path. We one step away from transferring this world, and hope to resolve it in the most peaceful manner possible. Just don't get it. Why are you going through so much trouble? And why are you helping me? I know it's helping you. Just think that child will definitely try to stop you. I'd rather have another fight with her than join her. And only truly feel my worth through battles with her. Beyond that, I'm not very interested. Such a shallow and naive thought. Well, I'm not sure if trying to conquer world is any more interesting. Conquer? No, it's to inform. So it's too barbaric, its filtering methods are too primitive, endless conflict and plunder, and a beautiful civilization filled with violence. Since I, Ascension Network, am here, I must end all this irrationality. it's not really irrational, though, if it's like, you know, the laws of the world, or like the logic of the world in of itself. Like everything of the world like bends towards working this way. Collab itself like works and lives and dies by the slaughter. So it's like not irrational, is it? I guess. Like, yeah, to an outsider perspective it may be irrational if you're like trying to impose like a different irrational. Like you're literally trying to transform a different world differently. Like if you did not have the powers of Ascension Network, this would have been an absolutely stupid and retarded idea. It's only because you have essentially like the power to change something at its core that would work in the first place. So arguably your actions are even more irrational. First, let's put an end to meaning conflict and update the filtering routes. The foundation for a perfect world. Then just repackaging world conquest. Well, no matter how nobody calls it, it means nothing to me. Do yourself, by an event you too will be filtered by me, Ascension Network. You don't need two sets of routes for one plot. Well, I'm so hoping it won't be too boring then. Still a shame we didn't get that master. I actually kind of like him more. Kind of, but not really. It's like a hairstyle more. Everything has got own routes to follow. But yeah, is this the verse you were talking about? Ah, yeah. Before it's close to blind feeder, two stop in front of a few buildings amidst a vast wilderness. This place, well, thought so. Guy tinged with a faint red glow, adding a layer of desolation and gloom to the scenery. Looking up the desolate village, Feeder speaks with a low voice. As it was mentally interested did this. Most likely, I wasn't really anyone who knew how to fight in the village after we left. I'm going to explain the whole situation now. That castle appeared not long ago, this village, which had at least a relationship with us, only has its most elite mental images to investigate it. In the end, only one person returned. He said the master of the castle possessed incredible power. We won't stand chance of winning if we try to fight her the way we've been fighting. He meant that let's just play a game with her, and that challenge must assemble a faction. A game. Or records the appearance of that castle, the black and white colors dim. Reminded her of chess. Why do the pawns only move one square at a time? Well, the queen can go anywhere she wants. That's because that's what the rule book says. But why? The rules are so hard to remember. We have to play it exactly as. Trust me, child. The chess rules are not that hard to remember. There aren't that many. I mean, I say this, but that's not completely true. There are like some like very obscure, quote-unquote obscure rules. You know, on passant, for example. I mean, to be fair, like depends on it. You know, if you're being technical, there's some different rulebooks you could use. But Queen doesn't need to have all this power technically. That like depends on which rulebook you're working to. But you know, I say this, but like most, like chess is more or less standardized towards like a certain rulebook, which like again, possible is actually more kind of different forms of rules. But you know, we have like chess because of its international nature nowadays. You know. We have like literally one rulebook, which I'm getting too deep into chess history. I should stop. This is not like a stream about chess, but yeah. It's like easy to Google for, like, you know, just like a brief glance, like any, like just history of chess. You'll see and know what I guess, like, you know, basic glance, like just a small overview. If like just Google it. If you're interested in the history of chess, it's actually quite an interesting topic. That's also me because I like read everything I find interesting. But why? And the rules are so hard to remember. We have to play exactly as is. I mean, you can't change the rules. It's ultimately a game. But Luna, how do you want to play? Daddy and Mom only left us this before we were gone. Why don't come up with a new way to play this game? Oi. You decide the rules. Alpha stops herself down memory lane. And then I failed. But why did you leave the village? Well, because I was one of the challengers from the second patch, or four honestly. Seemed pretty suicidal to me. And that didn't hit any of you. But what even if it did? I just said the conflict was unavoidable. I tried to persuade them. And one of them listened. Bunch of idiots. And why did you follow them? According to that person, they need a certain number of people to be recognized as a faction. But we were running short on people, but the leads were wiped out. And I couldn't just run away alone. So you have to meet the minimum player requirement to play this game. It makes people know what stands to gain from this game. What made it so complicated. Oh, and this corridor itself barely has any rules to speak of, which of mechanism dimensional images prevents the emergence of complex social structures like that in our world. If it essentially wants to continue the filtering here, what you're talking about is not something you need to worry about. Have you figured all the things you wanted to know? You guys approaching them from a distance. Why are you here? On a mission, of course. A scholar's medic and mechanic. I'm here to help the common folks, of course. The place has just been attacked. I'm here to check on the survivors. Could you please clarify who the survivors are? Being a craftsman, Vida instantly becomes respectful and reverent, showing the craftsman's prestige in this world. Vida, you're back. We will start emerging from the buildings, gathering around Vida and Alpha. Vida, where did the rest of them go? Did you succeed? No, we failed. Everyone else is gone, except for me. Oh, you, I've never seen before. Why are you with Vida? Well, it just seem to have a little compatibility left, but our tones to carry the end of aggression towards Alpha. A stranger. I'm one who saved her. You won't want to get on the wrong side of me. I give their warning in a low voice, the guys compelling my mental images to move their hands away from their weapons. Consider a friend of mine. She'd also help us deal with incidents at the castle. Oh, I see. Oh, I can't be bothered to argue. She doesn't want to complicate matters further. Did you save these people? No, I just got you. Looks like someone else has intervened. Someone else? Would be someone from outside village. Possible, but I have no reason to help. There were always two people we'd never seen before. They helped us fend off the white mental images. Took a toll on us nonetheless though. So that, they left for the castle. Weird. They look a lot like one of the two. Huh? Fire mental images gaze, Vida looks at Leffer, feeling confused. Is that so? Must be someone you know, the friend of yours. I'm trying to sound funny, but I guess they were here too. Our thoughts deep in thought for a moment before shaking her head. Not getting any more thinking about these things now. We'll see when we meet them. So, are you going to lead these people to safety now? No, I'm in no position to decide where I want to go for them. Craftsman shakes her head, silently watching Vida walk among the group of surviving mental images. Vida, are you back? Let's chop and get a further expedition organized. I'm not sure if we can find enough people. Everyone here, we might just barely make it. Now, what's wrong with you all? Are you nuts? Still going to line up and march to your deaths after all this? To this? Are you saying your fight is pointless? So what if I am? Hadn't you seen how strong was my mental images were? I don't really think we stand a chance at all, do you? See, this is as good as killing yourself. Death is only a process of return to Collab, Vida. You don't need to fear it. Conflict is the reason Collab exists, it's our calling. Flee now, Collab is going to fade. We want to avenge our people that got slaughtered by those white mental images, Vida. All of you, are you out of your freaking minds? All this nonsense. Why you still believe in them? Fleeing is clear, only sets but choice if you are facing an enemy you don't stand a chance against. We are alive or not makes no difference, Cordo. What's better or living just a little longer? Why do you have to fight these stupid fights? You know, I'm deeply disappointed in you. We got Milacrum teachers. Shut up, enough. You know what? Suit yourselves, I'm not going. Hey, where are you going? Reads out and grabs Vida. Vida's head. She's about to run off in frustration. What do you want? If I want to go, I should just go with you. You don't have to make things difficult for me. You're right. So let's go, Vida. Leaving Vida to stumble forward and nearly fall. Never mind, it's not my business anyway. It puffs up her cheeks and is about to put her hood back on when she notices something that causes her to freeze. Looks up at the sky, and a pale red rim of light. A thin white tributary branches out. An innocent white stream slowly flows towards an open mirror on the verge, where specks of light gradually focus to a shape. Finally, a slender human form emerges from a sphere of light and lands on the ground. What in the world? Vida murmurs as her legs move on their own towards the still unawakened figure. needs at her side. This is Collab's giving birth to new life. Once fallen, mental image returned to Collab, and she turned to new forms of life. All things in this world are born in the same. It holds the end of a newborn mental image, expression unbreathable. And strange. Did you know something? Many have died. I thought I would finish the sentence, but Vida already knows the rest. Hundreds of mental images have been slaughtered by the castle, but only one image is reborn from corridor. A ribbon of light. Like interference from the it's likely interference from the Ascension Network. Craftsman, what in the world is that exactly? I'm a craftsman, not the tool for explaining the workings of this world. But yes, you'd be correct. When the image is killed by the creations of the castle, can't return to corridor as usual. Instead they are captured by the castle's master. It's likely that was why the mental images were produced in the same manner. This continuous maintenance and operation of mechanisms of corridor will be completely altered. What it will evolve into, I can't say. Is it that you don't know, or you're just not willing to tell us? Let's just say I'm maintaining a bit of mystery. In any case, it's going to turn a pretty bad situation. That's right, this mental image was able to be born through corridor normally. Probably because you and those two unnamed kind souls defeated some whitehead in... Just wait, I have to reposition myself. This is better. The white images, which had gained some authority from the castle. Damn it, stupid. This is so freaking stupid. I told you, there's no point in them rushing to their deaths at all. Peter Mother's angry, teeth clenched, and she puts her fist on the ground, making dull sound. Eventually, she carries a mental image, so seeps to a group of friends, and then we grow to one of the mental images. Love you, just get that off my face. Take care and leave now. No one will is true, right? When a mental image is born, someone needs to train her and give her a name. Of a castle. Fine, fine, I go happy. Going to follow that lady who looks strong. Keeping you all around is only going to slow me down. Take good care of her, just as Melaka once took care of me. Definitely don't want to raise her to be coward like you though. That's funny. Are you done? Are you done? Just hurry up and go. Vida, frustrated, drags the group of mental images and urges them to leave. By the way, she wakes up before I get back. Just name her Vida. I'm probably like long dead by then anyway. But I've failed Vida. Alright, stop talking. Ensuring her friends head in the direction opposite the castle, Vida returns to Alpha side. Aren't they a handful? You're not running away. Thought you, Rock. No? Castle should be a piece of cake for you, right? Being with you seems safer. Plus, I wouldn't have left if I didn't do this. I have no obligation to protect you. And as for that, I can fight just fine. So we are setting off like this. Come along too. How nice of you. It's made of corridor survival. I need to contribute. A motorcycle? Just going to keep it? Of course not. I've already arranged for professional delivery. Right then, the familiar roar of Alpha's engine can be heard from a distance. A girl in black rides toward them on a crimson bike, drifting on. Stop right in front of Alpha. I never agreed to let anyone else ride my bike. Ooh. Sorry. Come on, Sharon is loving. I didn't even charge you for repairs. Took some time to get this bad boy up and running. Takes off out in this monster. Oh god, now I just remember. Alpha is just really like a black rock shooter, like reference from like top to down here. Man. Like, not damn complain, like, you know, it's... Yeah, it's the reason Black Rock Shooter was that popular, you know. But I mean, she still is too. Which makes it a shame they fucked up the gacha game of that one. Man, I would have liked to have that one on global. Is that actually still coming out? Now I think about it. But yeah, shakes off out and dismounts from the bike. Yep. Seeing her face, Vida instantly collapses into the ground, looking lost in shock. Girl with black hair and blue eyes observes Vida in silence. Vida's frightened demeanor reflecting in her eyes. You've a demon of darkness. Wow. Talk about an overreaction. The chess pieces are ready. Already halfway through, huh? Yeah, this is going to be like a shorter stream. I say shorter, but it's actually not going to be longer than the average one actually. Do a cat count and see how many you lost this time. 2P Migros all kind on. If men return to Collab, completing a cycle of conflict. In time, people will eventually inherit their names and tools. No talk about that for now, let's bring it back. The light is blinding to a point of hurting the eye. Are you back? Yes. The battlefield where conflict started and ended. Malaka and your feeder. Would you like to inherit this name and join us? Only then would she made out her surroundings. Piles of light buffed the wasteland, slowly rising into the sky. Countless villagers perished in the conflict, and she was born from it. Burst in front of her smites and reached out her hand. Feeder. Okay, I'm Feeder, and you are Malaka. Where are you taking me? Ha, this is over. Being on our start, Feeder needs on the ground, supporting her body to prevent herself from collapsing. In the wilderness, only a few are still moving. I guess heavy, she scans the battlefield for a particular figure. I'm here, Feeder. You did well. It's hard to believe it's your first conflict. But looking around, she sees the amount of dead bodies. Diseased metal images are starting to disintegrate. Once again, she sees the particles of light sent into the clouds. Adios, Misar. Don't be sad, Feeder. This is something all mental images experience. We're born from a mind, and our forms are shaped by emotions. Not all minds inherently strong, nor can all emotions remain unwavering to maintain the original form. Do you know what, actually? Like. Nothing, but. Oh no, not sorry. Messing with that one. But not all minds are inherently strong, nor can all emotions remain unwavering to maintain their original form. Conflict is a process of filtering and refinement. The mental images, death is not the end, but a new beginning. I know, you've taught me that many times. But does that mean Elias and Misa are never coming back? That's right. Then at least allow me to bid them farewell, may I, Milaka? That's what you wish? Malaka's permission, Vida lifts her head, silently observing the sky, which seems even more blinding than usual. Till the last glimmer of light fades away. Black Rock Shooter? Such a weird name. Who is she? Some call her a born in calamity, while others call her a demon of darkness. Appearing out of nowhere in color, challenging every mental image she encounters, and never knowing defeat. This enemy we must confront. Consider all our different sides when she come across her. It's been spotted nearby recently. It's likely we should soon launch an attack on this area. Exception warrior now, Vida. There will be 86 fighters participating, which to include you in the team as well. Yes, she's really that strong. Most who were once our foes have joined this mission. Craftsman once said, it's only when we defeat her that Korea can move on to new era. Strange conflicts are not necessary. I don't know, Vida. But if possible, I too hope to see that day. If that day ever comes. Would it mean that every thing we've done until then is meaningful? The creation, she's always harbored the question. She killed an enemy mental image with her own hands for the first time and watched them die reluctantly under her sword. She witnessed the dissipation of comrades who had been at her side day and night. That she set foot on countless battlefields and survived all those merciless killings. She saw newly born middle images being taught and gradually became familiar with and accustomed to conflict. Question did not disappear, but instead troubled her even more. What's the point of conflict? Why does everyone throw themselves at it? Why do we all need to try to cut each other's throat? Can't it be compromise and concession? Why not flee when facing someone you know you don't stand a chance against? Why not cherish the one life you have? Meet a blue-eyed girl for the first time as for trying to prove her point. Vida thinks Milaka's wrong about one thing. This girl is not a demon. She's more like a reaper of lives, killing all who stand in her way indiscriminately. No attack can't touch her, and no defense can withstand her. Every strike of a sword claims life, and every sound of a cannon is followed by the cries that never have a chance to be uttered. Girl easily blew through layers of battle lines as if it were nothing until she stood before her hair and Malacca. In one eye, burning with blue flame, met hers. Girl, silent raises her sword at Vida, apparently waiting for her to initiate a hopeless challenge. And Viva, without hesitation, cast the question aside, making up her mind almost instantly. Vida? Yes, Malacca's hand, fleeing the battlefield that turned into hell. Enough. By traversing through another expanse of city ruins, Alpha speaks up, having had enough. How much longer are you going to cling to me? Speaks to Vida, who has been behind her. She speaks to Vida, who has been hiding behind her, by tugging at the hem of her coat and peering ahead. Can't I just hide for a bit? Clearly Vida is maintaining the distance from the girl in black, who's eating away quietly. but you were so afraid of me just now. But you don't understand how much... I mean, the whole idea of her joining forces with people just seems impossible. I fear seeing me. Probably wiped out a few thousand mental images over this period of time. No, tens of thousands, is probably close to the truth. There was many images, it's like a great deal or not, or fine boss of sorts. I like how you don't sugarcoat us at all. Unforeseen calamity. It's like going to a craftsman, like Alpha. The girl wasn't born in color, but is an outsider from the unknown place. In a world where too was the disaster that had come from outside that world. I glanced at the craftsman strolling leisurely by her, unable to see her face under the mask. I need to stop thinking about this now. Don't forget her thoughts, she noticed the girl in black has stopped cold. What's wrong? Turns around, about to say something. She's Vida, who's taking half a step backward behind Alpha, catching her gaze. I remember you. You don't have to run away this time. Vida? Before has been an enemy to you, and that's not going to change. Are you saying you're going to take revenge? Is that what you mean? Bring on, I'm almost ready. Say, why are you going to the castle? I won't have a past with the castle like I do. Not you all an excessive concern for this world like a masked person does. It's not, sir. You're not born to corridors rule of conflicts at all. What drives you to do all this? Nothing really. I prefer endless battles. It's how my life has been. It's how it always will be. No matter where I am, and no matter where I'm headed. Regardless of reason, my battle never ends. I just don't want to stop moving forward. I said so. Why do you look like I understand? Just spouting nonsense. It's just spitting out nonsense. Shut up. You know her. Are you going to say something? Too quiet. We're close to the castle and they want us to stop us. Who knows? Maybe some kind soldiers already cleared the way for us. We're talking about the two safer village area. Let's keep going and see what we come across. Hold it steady, don't mess with the throttle grip and knobs. Why did you bring it here if you aren't going to ride at all? Ignoring Mosquito complaints, not for hands the task of pushing a motorcycle to Vida, and walks up to the front of the group. An ancient ruin stands before her. She knows that beyond these buildings lies the castle's turf. Steps carefully into the ruins, her footsteps on the marble floor echoing crisply. Suddenly, the light of a blade, followed by a faint shell, flashes straight forward from the dark. Well, we all know what's happening now. Alpha drifts sideways, and dodges the first ambush. Yet the dodge pops out of its sheath and clashes with the second blow, just in time. Yep, no surprise there. When the Collab and katana cross in the necks, that electric arc stands on the thin sheet of ice on the katana's blade, causing the shards of ice on it to scatter. Alpha? Thought I'd run into you here. Why are you here? Oh, didn't you know? That smiles a disdainful smile, inserting a slight force on her wrist to ward off Lucia's katana. Facing Lucia, who still aims at her sword at her, Alpha lowers her gaze briefly, sheathing her kodachi, to show that she has no intention of fighting Lucia. Well, I've neither of interest nor time to cross swords with you here. There are more pressing matters at hand for both of us, and you know that. I guess you've been dragged into this too. For a moment, I hoped you weren't here. Overthrown slightly, of a figure emerging from the dark. What's going on, Alpha? Why are we here, and what does the castle have to do with the Ascension Network? They really have no clue why you're here. I had my suspicions, but I guess I'm a little more certain now. Commander could be. Quick thinker, aren't you? Instantly I thought Winter corroborates the unbreakable bond between Alpha and Lucia, and it's hardly surprising that Lucia, being another sister to Luna, would be implicated. As for that Commander being the only human to have formed deep mind connection with Luna, they indeed hold unique significance. Alpha's thoughts briefly wander. She certain that the human has arrived at the same conclusion. Are we done chit-chatting here? The craftsman steps forward, followed closely by Baba too. You are? Yes, I have seen someone like you before. No. You bet you mistake me for someone else. Wait, you were two who saved our village? He examines Lucia for a moment, then turns to look at Alpha. Kind of what she said about the two who had saved the village, she realized that she's looking at those very people in Collab's hands. When it passed by a place that seemed like a village. Thought of those dudes in white to get here. You're strong. Looks at Lucia for a moment, then shifts against the human. You are very strong in a way. Thanks? Are you friends of her? You don't look the part well. You're on a temporary partnership. Alright, you've been on the move for so long. Let's take this chance to rest here. We should try to get know one another a bit. Craftsman produces several blank autograph cards and a pens and starts distributing them. Black Rock Shooter, so this is your name. What do we do with a star symbol? That will do. We ran into someone else with a pretty bizarre name before. Do you know her? Thought so. What do you mean? Never mind. If an enemy, we just have to make sure they go down. Anyway, that's enough chit chat for now. What do you plan to do now? If you don't mind. Settling things here once. If you don't mind, I don't mind setting things here once and for all. I mean, we fought so many times, now I'm getting kind of fed up here. Wait, are you trying to pick up a fight here? But why? Can't we just talk things out? Alpha ignores Vida, who's looking nervous yet here. Her fingers resting on the Kodachi's guard as she observes Lucia and the human's reactions. I'm not yet fully on board with what you've told us, but... Lucia's wrist turns slightly. She fingers katana as she looks at the commander at her side. Along the way, we've gathered some intelligence ourselves. If this really is an alternate world, and we don't mind setting our differences and hard feelings aside for now. Let's focus on getting to the bottom of this and figuring out a way to get back. You're as decisive as ever. Well, I didn't think you'd hold back, that's a surprise. I agree, I didn't expect you'd call a truce. Well, desperate times call for desperate measures. Since Babylonia constructs humans, most conflicts won't disappear, but now's not the time to settle them. At least, this is not what I should be doing now. More, from information we have, you need a certain number of people to participate in the game at that castle. A billion things between us that are better settled somewhere else. I guess the conflict continues no matter where you go, and no matter who you are. Eliminating the scene for them. In short, the more participants, the greater our chances to beat the game. It's just that I'm not sure what kind of game the master of the kettle has in mind. Anyway, let's head over there first. Chess! Yes, it's right up ahead. We'll reach the castle's main entrance at the end of these ancient ruins. After achieving a brief peace, the makeshift team sets out toward the source of this anomaly. Yeah, that's a long story note actually. Ooh. Very long. Here we are. For the Grand Castle Gate, everyone stands firm at the foot of the stairs. Finally. Right then, I see slender figure slowly stepping down the stairs. I'm expecting all of you to get here sooner. Yeah. Lucia's voice goes shaky when she sees the figure's face. Luna, no, you're not her. I am, of course, the king, the one who sets the rules. Her face is strikingly familiar, the way she carries herself and her tone of voice are entirely different from Luna's. Being a master of the castle. No surprise that she immediately jumps into action. That's like absolutely expected. Seeing a master of the castle, Alpha's katana sparks with lightning. She draws it out with lightning speed, a dazzling arc of electricity lashes out of the figure. The sound of blue-white cannon being fired follows. Shot and ear-splitting explosion engulf Luna right away. All these attacks are meaningless. This is my Essential Networks domain, which means you all have to play by the rules I have set. Smoke clears up, Alpha and the rest of the group see that the attack proves ineffective. The king remains unscathed. Alpha, Lucia and Mikhail. The girl with black hair and blue eyes. You calls herself Crossman, and some tag along I don't recognize. Everyone who needs to be here is here. Now, there's a hand, casually tossing several streams of light from her palm, and stand before all of you. They're black chess pieces, with one landing before you bears the crown. This is the king. Well, the girl claims to be. This is... wait. Leah seems to want to say something to the king, but the violent shake cuts her short. Now, the game begins. The world around you grows twisted, and it feels as though the ground beneath you has collapsed in an instant. You feel like you've been stuck into a bottomless pit, passing out cold as you go down. The game! The fight's like, yes, 12 normal stages, and then like the last 13th is like a fight between a Black Rock Shooter and Dead Master. Dead Master. Game has begun. What in the world is going on? Consciousness experiences what feels like an endless fall through the dark. When she opens her eyes again, she finds herself in the cold and empty space. This is the inside of a castle. Commanded. Lucy doesn't see her commanded, but the connection of her minds remains unbroken. Mind being is still securely anchored in her mind. Neither the commander is not in immediate danger. Lucy looks around, and when her gaze falls to the floor on their feet, she notices a faintly glowing mark. This is a chess piece. As a symbol for the knight from chess. When a piece's bottom is black, it means it's a black. If it serves me correctly, the king gave me... That's not... What? Oh? That's not possible. What? That's not the rules of chess. You should like stand just on everything you stand on. You know? Only like actual figure where it matters what she stands on is like the queen. Because the queen is always on like the D that is like its own color. You know? Like the queen of... the black queen is always on the black D. It's like pretty easy like to remember in like German, because like in German, you know, like the queen is called Dame. You know, that like that begins with D. Well, technically she's also called the Königin, but you know, it's easy to remember that way. I mean, I don't think damsel would work for queen, would it? Alright, serves me correctly. The king gave me... I was given a chess piece. Lucia records given a black knight. What the king meant when she said she was going to play a game. Chess? Does that mean this whole castle is a chessboard? Does anything feel familiar to you? Girl in black appears next to Lucia, singing out of nowhere. Miss... Black Rock Shooter? Means we've been brought to the same starting point. Their feet is also marked as playing a chess piece that's different from Lucia's knight. It represents a black queen. Your feet stopped by an earthquake when you addressed me. The girl nods slightly, not nearly as overly cautious of her surrounding as Lucia. Seems familiar with all the weird things that are happening to them now. What did you mean by that? When we were at the main entrance just now, it seemed like it wasn't your first seeing the king. You all know her. Well, let's just say it's a bit complicated. Complicate her, and I won't pry. Sounds like a whole lot of trouble. Sure. Only looks like someone I know, but I'm pretty sure they're not the same person. I think there's definitely a connection though, and I think it might have something to do with how my command and I got brought here. And you, Black Rock Shooter, how did you get to Corridor yourself? Never had a chance to have this conversation before. I don't know. No, is something I need to understand? Never mind me, look up there. Is that... Leaning is around the three-dimensional hologram, composed of flat-tuned data streams. Almost perfectly mirroring the castle's appearance. And near the base of the castle, several root dots flicker into existence. The weird dots up there represent our location. Seems like we're supposed to head to the top of the castle, but... Black Rock Shooter starts making her way toward the stairs that lead up to the second floor. A few steps in however, she gets stopped by a cold invisible barrier. She gets stopped cold by an invisible barrier. The invisible barrier isn't cold. Oops. Thanks. Air blade of the barrier blocking her path, but a sword gets flicked away the moment it touches the barrier. It's like we just can't go anywhere where we want to go. No. Front of there, and lose your 7 floating dice appear. Need to roll the dice too. It seems like your dice and mine have different. Now that I think about it, it's probably not a worse idea to have like Black Rock Shooter as like an A rank. Because like, if you want to like come in like to the patch during the near patch, you will like have to either invest a lot or you would have to like actually roll on like the banner. To like, you know, get it. To get like the new characters. While like, because for S ranks you would have to like roll like 60 times, which means like you would have to spend money. Which is bad, because like what you want from a collab is not necessarily money, but player retention. You want players to come in and stay playing the game. And like throwing them directly up, like, you know, before what like is essentially like a wall where like it's not even guaranteed they may get all the characters, you know, it's kind of bad. Which is like why I think they also made like Black Rock Shooter an A rank, because like for one they can give her out for free with like a 30 shards, or someone can like, you know, easily get her from just like 2,500 tickets, which is like easier to gain when like the ones you need for like new characters, which would have been, which still well less, because like the new characters like had the free, like, you know, get what was it, like extra pulls. 10 extra pulls you get like with every 10 pull or something like that. I don't think it was actually 10 pull. But yeah, that makes them more accessible, that makes people are more likely to stay and play the game. And spend in the future, even if not only little. Need to roll the dice to move. This means like your dice and mine are different. Have the same number of dice, one before Lucy has an old school 6 face dice, and his Black Rock Shooter has a 12 face die with more points on it. Well, probably because she's the queen. Well, yeah, she's the queen, king is like the commandant. Guess this is because of the different chess pieces we represent. Yeah, my assumption too. Chess pieces and dice. It seems like this is actually based on some actual game. No, that's a surprise. Wait, could this be? Faint memories still, and Lucifer's forced to drift back to the mansion from her childhood. Was there any heroic moment just now? Luna, she... Lisa raises her head, her gaze intense and heavy before her. She keeps her eyes on top of the castle. Well, at least we're getting an understanding of, you know, where that game idea comes from. Commandant. Well, if only we knew the rules. Well, no, don't mind me. Training hall, craftsman casually sits on the exclusively made counter. The feeder stands somewhat dazedly in the corner of the room. Beneath her feet, like chess pieces, simple figures, beat as a pawn, while the craftsman represents a bishop. Looks like there's no way out of here. Looks like you always try to avoid conflict. Why is that? And that a mission mental images were born to fulfill. Craftsman, with keen interest, poses a question to feed him. Oh, that should caught me by surprise, see? I don't know how to answer it. I don't see conflict as necessarily right, like some do. It comes off a corridor, I think it has little to do with me. Milaka and they have told me that coming back to corridor is just part of the process, but even if I knew feeder piece in this world, she would be someone else and not me. Emotions and thoughts we show while trying to solve conflict change during the process too. Whether sentient beings truly possess autonomy is a question worth exploring, but more specifically. You're saying you don't want the current you to disappear, is that it? Does that sound weird to you? I can't give you a definite answer, that's something you need to decide for yourself. Besides, I can't really tell you what makes an idea weird. Why don't we try? I can't tell you what makes an idea weird. Wait, I'm like trying to think. I mean, to be fair, I think her idea is like naturally weird in like the context of a corridor, I guess. A weird idea is one that goes against common sentiment. Doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. But an idea proposed by Zoophile in regards to, you know, laws of, you know, animal cruelty is not exactly something I would call anything but weird. You know? Why don't we try to focus on the game instead? I'm curious though, if you had conflict so much, why are you here when you could have avoided this? I just... Peter, I guess flickering doesn't answer to the question. What about yourself? Why are you helping us now, when you for risk made neutral? Would you believe I was said it was just a whim? Well, guess you faced this at all. No, I didn't mean to. But honestly, what I want to do is really important. It's a rare opportunity, so let's see how the kings are going to move, shall we? Yeah, I'm sitting opposite of the king now. I'm the one that like gets to decide the chess moves, the chess piece, I guess. But I kind of can, I guess, infer how the game works, but you know, I guess I'll be waiting until they explain it. Room lit by ghastly white light. You find yourself strapped to a chair. If you're bound to place by chains, you can't see. I have to stand up or move. You're forced to look at the chessboard before you. What's the matter? Just FYI, just for your information, you don't have a whole day to think. King's mocking tone makes its way into your ears. A red eyes reminiscent of two greedy black holes, and to suck into them your consciousness. Well, don't you think you're asking your opponent to make a move for telling them the rules? Seem to jolt awake, seeing a red figure that apparently, having shown up of nowhere, strikes you like a bolt of thunder. So up to you, the presence every bit as familiar as the king's. Or are you just a coward to prey on beginners? Alpha? Come on, I'm better than that. Human can connect the consciousness with an agent, and I just want to see if I could take something special of this human here. What in the world? No, this is civilized place, and I'll do my duty as a host. Let's take a look at this. You cast as a chessboard, and you roll the dice to move toward the goal. The king's thin brush over the data model on the table with a dozen specks of light in different colors. Clearly, they represent the chess pieces from both sides. Chess pieces are people from either faction. The starting positions are randomly determined to avoid immediate captures. Easy enough, right? King waves her hand, and with it, you see a new set of data projected before you. Showing the status of the chess pieces and the remaining number of dice each chess piece has. This is the variant of Sugoroku. Board games played with dice are uncommon. The guys from EJ have made you play a few of them. Thought you have to play chess with you directly. I love the name, no? Test you on your computational skills and nothing else. Which is super lame. I'd rather do something a little more peaceful here. Peaceful, huh? Actually more rude than what I just said. I don't think I need to go over every single one of them, right? Sure, someone from your side is very familiar with this game. Alpha, any clue? You and I came up with this game together. Of course, I know all the rules, just that. Alpha stares at the king, a gaze sharp as a blade. You're not Luna, what have you done to her? Alpha, calm down. You know, Alpha's moments away from throwing a sword and slicing a chessboard. Except this is no place for a rampage. I see. You're very worried about Chester. Well, not that I was going to keep anything hidden from you anyway. Burned beyond its capacity by relentless filtering. The Shah of Ages showed up here and was regarded as an anomaly that shouldn't be here. Collab mirrors the shape of emotions. It's by accepting these emotions that I was able to appear. Agents are destined to enact the will of the Sentinel World. I'm merely fulfilling the duty she was meant to carry out. Which means we need to defeat you to save her. Follow silence, choosing to ignore the king. Miguel, you know what to do. The urge of red crosses your mind. The force connection causes a familiar sting of pain to your consciousness. Didn't know you kept this passage open. Are you here to help? Didn't think you could afford to do this anyway. Alpha's right. King stands as your greatest roadblock on one way or another if you want to find a way back. But before I get there, I have a question for you. Why is Alpha here? He's one of the pieces. And Alpha's feet, the mark of the rook twinkles. She too was supposed to occupy a position on the chessboard. Right from the get-go, both rooks dim on the projected scoreboard. Ah, that's because she defeated the person I was going to assign the role of rook on my side before the game started. So in the interest of being fair, I decided to get rid of the rook from the start. Fair, huh? Only shows how little confidence you have in yourself when you pull these tricks. Is that so? Big smiles, seemingly unfazed by our first taunt. Well, if there are no objections, allow me to take the lead to show all of us how this game works. We're getting touches with White Queen and virtual chessboard, making our first move. The duo. Yee. Specks of light on the inverted virtual castle slowly begin to move, showing that the game has begun. She's made her first move. Long story short, this is some kind of board game. Right? Yeah, my sister thought chess was too boring, so we modified chess and came up with this. Which is somewhat similar to Ludo or Monopoly. A drawing events are triggered when you land on certain squares, and you need to battle through dice rolls when you come across one of your opponent's pieces. Goal is to get as many pieces to the finish line as possible, with the winner determined by the points of pieces. This sense might be a bit hard to grasp. No, I totally get what you're saying. Ludo, that's the board game and pieces fly from the base to the finish, right? I've heard of it. So you know what it is. Why? Is that a surprise to you? Well, it's not, just that I don't know you that well yet. I know what macarons are too. Too sweet and sticky for my taste. No, is that so? What does that have to do with what we're doing here? Something's coming, get yourself ready. Led by instinct, Black Rock Shooter draws out her sword and raises at the room's entrance. A moment later, room's door slowly opens, and a girl in black dress steps in with light footsteps. Been a while, huh? I guess it actually hasn't been that. Well, I guess it hasn't actually been all that long. She gets them cheerfully with her bright smile. Dead Master, thought I'd see you here. Black Girl Shooter puts on a defeated look, which she rarely does. Try to look like you're enjoying this if you did. Why have a sour face when you look so nice with a smile? So you know each other. I knew it. I'd be correct. She and our fated rivals, not even death shall do us part. Guess we meant to train our weapons at each other no matter where we go or what happens. Isn't there something quite dramatic about bond that nothing can sever? There's someone I've known for a long time. You sure are cold. Right, so you're not mental image that the king came up with. If that's the case, why are you fighting us, Ben? Verge of interest should take our side. Interests? Well, it's complicated for me. I'd rather not bother. To put simply, my stance helps her first. If you choose side with King, then I might consider standing with you. That's just how she is. There's no talking sense into her. Not that we need to think this anyway. Since this is a game, they just see each other as an opponent. Is this where the battle begins? This time won't be like the last, or the time before that, or the times before that time. Gave you a chance to sneak attack me. Do you always get sneak attacked? Alright, I can hardly wait. Well, I'd love to take you in for museum. Now's not the time. Got to wait a little longer. As before that monster glows faintly. The cage hasn't moved to the square yet that she's supposed to be at. On their feet, symbol identical to Black Rock Shooter starts flashing, meaning that she's been assigned the role of a White Queen. Well then, I headed straight to the finish line now. Rock straight past Lucy and Black Rock Shooter, leaving the room. I still remember her from when we first met. I have to say, she really does as she pleases. I'm pretty much used to that now. So she's the White Queen, huh? From my experience fighting her, I can say she's not someone we want to take lightly. Right, I guess I know that better than anyone else. I'd run one of the dice around Black Rock Shooter close up. The dice spins in mid-air, finally settling on the number 11. It's our turn now. 11. Command is pretty lucky. Queen possesses greater mobility than any other piece, making it the easiest to reach the goal. Also scores the highest. Generally, even at the expense of our pieces, Queen should be prioritized to reach the goal first. Lucia, one of the greats of a chessboard game, remembers her time spent playing it with her sister. And if her memory, somewhat distant. See you around. Okay. Playing ways with Lucia, Black Rock Shooter moves to her next square, following the points shown on the dice. Blue Flame Maiden. blue flamed maiden. This game, it's hard to say what will happen next. I want to give Commander some advice. Seems I can't contact Commander from here. We still have a mic connection. Only thing I can do is trust Commander's judgment. Sorry, I have to kind of like concede I'm not that good at chess. I'm lying though. I was the best in chess in my chess club. Well, not always, but like most of the time, was in top 3 at least. Looks like it's my turn now. Tick, 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 tick. Battle. Western Castle. Chess opening. Black girl shooter. She's ahead of me. Have to catch up with her. Well, yeah, but she has a D12. You have like a D6. I know what the game looks like after modification. Anyway, move to the position first. This is it. This is the enemy I met before. Well, then it turned into a hedgehog creature.
Out of the way! Raven Flash! Take this! Blue! Be my blade!
Oh, the camera is like literally like fixed. Well, that's it. Interesting. Because like there was other like things that happened in like earlier chapters, and like it still like actually went to the ulti.
Raven Flash!
Whoops.
Out of the way!
Instead of you know.
Blue! Be my blade!
Red side? Like shooter, watch out. The desert. Ah shit.
貫く全出力解放リミッター解除これで終わり
Well,
だ
this one overrides the camera's angle.
Be my blade!
Finally caught up with you. Let me help you.
Out of the way!
それ当たれ切り裂く
Well, that was a waste. Is it over? Seems not. Is this? Oh god! It's a giant snake. Snake.
貫くロックカン
I shall pave a path.
それ
Ah, I forget sometimes. Doesn't have super armor in
それ
it.
当たれ
Doesn't have super armor in this
燃
one.
え尽きろ
I shall pave a path.
ロック可能シュート
All those enemies just now are from our world. That king is. This way, please. It's not awesome. This looks like very weird, just to say. I have to like take a picture of this one. Well, that's the first big enemy, I guess. That's a white. Here we go. Isn't like
それ
2v1 like a bit
えい燃え尽きろ
I shall pave a path.
それ当たれ貫くロック可能シュート
What the fuck? How did I miss that one? I think I'm actually just kind of stupid, I guess.
それ当たれ切り裂く はあ
I shall pave a path.
貫くロック可能シュート
What the fuck? I beat that one. I beat his ass. Setting a holographic map that updates the position of pieces in real time. Reader, who hasn't been moved yet, turns to look at the craftsman, finds herself in the same situation. Does this mean we can't decide what we want to do? Pieces are controlled by the player, which would be the king. We, on the chessboard, cannot communicate with the player, and the player's judgment is the only thing that prevails. Doesn't seem contradictory. Our pieces get to decide where to go when the players will want dictating the whole game. Also, if a player has to sacrifice some of the pieces for the sake of victory. Are we dead when that happens? The game only continues the way the player wants it to, when his or his pieces are willing to sacrifice themselves for the player. Sacrifice. We always know, not all pieces can reach the goal. Say for instance, after seeing something coming, the craftsman turns to look at the dice building beside her. A second later, the dice lights up, showing a 6. This doesn't seem to indicate the steps the craftsman should take. Instead of guiding a path, the dice simply vanishes. But the 3D map, aiming covered in meaningless numbers, now clearly shows the events of the 6 cells. Just like this, being a bishop, I'm not meant to reach the goal per the routes. Strategically speaking, if you want to win, ensuring all of your pieces reach the goal is less important than eliminating all of your opponent's pieces. Well, you seem to know a lot of boss game. Do I? I wouldn't know, that's just a random analysis. At the end of the day, the king is the one who makes the call. I'm really okay with getting sacrificed. Don't know what's going to happen with 2 pieces if it's taken out of the game. Let me ask you this. Why do you think no mental images have ever successfully challenged the king before? Is it because they weren't powerful enough? That's because, let me put, it's because mental images are rooted in the principle of conflict and won't compromise for anything other than themselves. This game is the ultimate denial of that philosophy. Fundamental premise of sacrifice is allowing others to infringe upon the boundaries one sets for themselves. The player can be godly smart, but doesn't read anything about mental images. They don't want to be consumed at someone else's will. If they do not fear death, that is. I'm saying, in some ways, you're well suited for this game. Unlike other mental images, you seem to dislike conflict and prefer compromise or outright avoidance. But if the path you've chosen to escape from conflict leads to an end you never want to see, what would you do then? You give up everything, or struggle with all you might. Ida gazed at the masked figure, feeling as though she's peering into something she shouldn't. Why are you telling me these? Ah, sorry, did I sound a lot too serious there? Never mind what I just said. Consider that light-hearted chit-chat to liven up the mood. How could I not take it to heart? Ida looks again at the chessboard. She's now at the very back of all the pieces. The king said, she's an extra that popped up from nowhere, a piece being a most inconspicuous pawn. Sentence might be absolutely irrelevant to the outcome of the game. Meaning that whatever happens on the board has nothing to do with her. Just Ophelia tries to make herself feel better with these passive thoughts as always. Her eyes lights up. The king hasn't excluded her, but she still doesn't know what role she's supposed to play in this game. Numbers on the dice seem to be telling her to move forward. She doesn't know what's going to happen if she doesn't do as instructed. Then, she lets out a sigh, clenching her fist lightly, and starting to walk in the direction of the dice indicates. A conflict. Every story needs a conflict. I'm sacrificing one of the bishop's dice for decisions. Rolls a 5, combining events from c2 to c6. Move the knight to c4. It triggers an event. The knight earns 2 additional dice. Now it's your turn. King gestures for you to proceed. The round count on the scoreboard jumps from 11 to 12. 12th round of the game. 6 move for both sides. The 3D chessboard lights up, clearly showing the status of either side. Bishops have moved a step from square one, with a white queen in the lead. Black queen falls a few scores behind. Following closely are the white knight, then the black knight, and the white pawn, with the black pawn trailing at the end. The white queen, knight, and pawn form a tricky blockade, maintaining a lead while preventing the black pieces from advancing to steal dice from the white side. The white side has more dice too, and it's probably safe to say that you're only a few rounds away from defeat if you do not do something now. What's taking you so long? Let's rush, we've got time. Snap back as your fingers hover aimlessly over the chessboard, something you're doing on purpose to wear down the king's patience. It's a waste of time and you know it. Wanna just give up now? I'm saying that because you think I can turn the tables in the next few rounds. Trying to show you an easy way out. You must love saving face, no? Well, thanks, but no thanks. They were playing impassively. You pick the queen. For dice, however, you aren't lucky this time. For rule of 4, you know that the king was still bleeding even after this round. Going to lose? What are you talking about? Poker face is quite something. Your left hand has been shaken, didn't you notice? When down to your left hand hidden under the table, you feel your palm covered in a fine sweat. Looking up, you see that the king's expression remains unchanged, the crimson eyes are first reflecting your face. You might seemingly indifferent to the game's outcome, and satisfies just to see you suffer and embarrassed. Calm down. I am calm. Not poking fun or trying to play tough, you do feel calm. Body is surrounded by tension, but your mind races on. How difficult can this be when it's a game that 2 kids came up with? Chessboard follows the cipher international chess, totaling 64 squares. Not counting the king and the spiffy functioning bishop, each player has 4 pieces, each with a 7 dice that at most can result in a maximum of 42 moves. The queen, on the other hand, has double the mobility, putting its maximum number of moves at 84. Executing events on the square grants rewards, also possible to battle and steal the opponent's dice. Since the number of event squares is fixed, a bit of calculation can reveal best moves, in minimizing the impact of luck. Unfortunately, with the game already 5 rounds in, it is just now that the game works similarly to tic-tac-toe, and that the first move can dictate winning or losing. You know what really matters. I know. Think about why instead of how. The game itself is important, what matters is why it takes this form. Really just player focus on things beyond the game itself. Beyond the game is... Actually no, you just, you know, go for what works. Because like the chess game is like designed in more or less the first few moves. Honestly actually the first move, but you know. The first 2 moves if you're thinking technically, the first move you make and the first move your opponent makes. Because chess does have a limited amount of moves that are possible. Well, for most figures. Technically the queen has like an unlimited amount of moves you can do. I mean, technically that goes for all figures, but like a chess game does follow like certain limited amount of moves. There is a limited amount of moves that you can like make even like a response to something, you know. Beyond the game is probably like the key to victory is. It only made sense to you through the countless games you've made against a certain fellow player. But in your mind to follow the noise and quickly calm yourself down, and look at the king once again in the eye. Funny how you never speak when it's your turn. With it, the king slowly lowers her hand. It has been hovering over a piece. Well, would you fancy a pleasant friendly chat? There's no rule against that, is there? Interesting. And I saw you sweet talk that ancient. Communication can indeed solve many problems. Probably stops from good intentions, right? Is that what you're seeking? What if it actually exists? Well, I had even one bit of goodwill toward her. None of you would be here right now. You don't understand Luna at all. Is that so? And do you truly understand your sister Alpha? She was struggling, desperately in a lightless word. Do you know that's what she was really thinking? Do you know what her wish is? So, what do you want? I think you're fulfilling your own role. Why do you keep mentioning her? Do you have ease in your face? I'll see it how it is now. You have a puppet acting on behalf, right? What did you say? This is some sort of plan, right? Said all of that just to upset me. I can be meaner. Want me to give it a go? Really ascension that wouldn't be as emotionally rich as this. Do you think I'm a fake at this point? No, but I don't find you particularly special either. As a coward, hiding in a toy house you built and wanting to only to play house with people. You're no king, you're different from anyone else here. Does that mean I should just go ahead and physically eliminate everything here? Would that make you happy? Who's fisting kindness? Who lacks any compassion for weak? Is it you who crave conflict, or me who seeks peace? Do you truly believe you're pursuing peace? When did I ever say I was your enemy? Perceive me as enemy, but am I really? Yes, but that's secondary. Why can't we be allies? Why can't this game just be friendly frolic among friends? I beg to differ. And how do you coexist possibly with Alpha here? aren't your enemies. Stand firmly by what you believe. Why didn't you just cut each other down the moment you met? You tempted so in this got pretty childish. No, on the contrary, I hope you can get along even better. Well, it's like, yeah, you're trying to achieve with all this. Isn't it obvious? I'm filtering the malice of this world. I'm trying to get rid of the world. I'm trying to rid the world of it completely. I'm trying to get rid of these meaningless conflicts, which will allow those who understand compromise to coexist peacefully. Won't that be a higher form of civilization? And that's why I created those white mental images. Just depriving us of the right to choose. Choice leads to conflict, conflict leads to chaos, and chaos leads to harm. To end all this, coercive measures are necessary. Game is a second chance for transgressors, how various or meaningless all these conflicts are. There's a better way to go about this, I'm all ears. Of course there is. Tiny ass lightning stirs Alpha Ser as pale blue energy slowly courses within her left ear. I don't mind tackling problems at all. I surely want to point that sword at me, Alpha. Refused to become an agent because you didn't want to be trapped in a dog cage. Now I'm showing you new possibilities of filtering, yet you still stand against this path. So you simply don't care about finding answers, because you're just too proud to work with anyone. Even when that person is your... The king paused before breaking to smile and falling silent. It's your turn, Mikhail. Round count goes from 13 to 14, so the king makes a move. Did you figure something out? Didn't figure out much out, but one thing's clear. Not Luna, no Ascension Network. Well no, let's keep playing this game. Being halfway through something isn't how I roll. Me neither. Reflection! Ah! Blocking this life slash with a black katana. Spins and kicks the opponent. No, fuck. She spins and kicks the opponent away. Then charges a cannon for fire shot with unbalanced fall. Smoke clears. The girl with a side fox towards her. A afraid smile on her face. Nice. The two real worth opponent black rock shoot there. One of the dice around that master flies. Away from her toward black rock shooter, indicating that the latter has won this round. He lost this time. I did, but you never know what's going to happen next. Round count on the scoreboard goes from 27 to 28, saying it's a black side's move. I'm taking the lead now. I said so. But keep such a close watch on me, so much so that I'm sure you have no idea what's happening behind you. Girl with green eyes approaches Black Rock Shooter and whispers into her ears. She looks up at the holographic castle and sees that the specks of light representing her and Dead Master are close to the goal, while other pieces are still fighting. Lucia's knight is under attack by two white pieces, and as for Fida, Black Rock Shooter never really thought she'd be any useful anyway. Pushing a goal first means nothing when your fate is already sealed. I alone am enough. Yes, exactly why you don't need any odds. So don't you look away from me. A nightmare you cannot escape, a nemesis you're destined to confront. Difficult to shake off, I give you that. But, never mind. Black Eye Shooter shakes her head, looking quietly at the chessboard. What should I do? Peter steps forward mechanically, recalling what the craftsman told her before. His father was ignoring the dice commands, but she never managed to work up the courage to actually try defying it. I suspect further that the pawns will never make it to the goal, yet she doesn't know if she's going to refuse to be sacrificed when she has to make that decision. Can't even probably say what she wants, opting instead to keep running away. I've just walked away from this mess in the first place. She's a coward, unworthy of mention, deserted on the battlefield. She thought she had abandoned the Fader's mental image, yet she still came here in place of those left behind. What in the world? Peter, you here? Melaka, what's wrong? I haven't seen you in your village these past few nights. Are you still thinking about what happened that day? I believe everyone has come to understand you by now. What people think doesn't matter to me at all. Just, I'm a little... What are you thinking about exactly? Melaka, why do you have to be enemies with her? Everything you've taught me. Did they come from your heart? What are we really fighting for all this time? An operation of Corridor? A product of world? There's grand reasons. It's really why we started killing one another. Peter? That day when the black sword was pointed at me, do you know what I saw behind those eyes? Full of questions, she sought for ultimate answer from within the flame. I saw a person standing amidst the battlefield, strewn with corpses, a black cloak with countless stains of blood. I saw a person holding a sword, with a terrifying smile on their face. I saw myself. She witnessed the vision. I saw a priest through her enemy's chest, a blood decay spreading out, fluttering like wings of butterflies. Emotions boiled over at that moment, experienced an unprecedented, exhilarating pleasure. Like trying to fill a vast void within herself, she yearned to harm any being that came close with her sword. That's when I had hit her. That she had been in the same expression countless. And she had seen that same expression countless times, and yet she chose to look away from it again and again. Same expression she'd seen every time she killed a mental image, and on all the battlefields she set foot on. They all wore the same expression. I have genuinely enjoyed harming others. It was only in that moment she understood, when she first opened her eyes and Melaka reached out to her, what the smile curling at her lips meant. It wasn't celebrating the birth of a new birth, celebrating that more conflicts shall arise in this world. I am very afraid. Not of her, but of myself. One day I were to, then I would accept the folk moms. Melaka? If I had told you about the previous feeder, could it be? She was once my best friend. Even if, as you say, all mental images are keen on hurting each other, I firmly believe that I would never see her as an enemy. Well, I was wrong. We are far more narrow minds than we'd like to admit. Can't remember when our relationship first cracked. I knew that in the end she raised her weapon against me, and I killed her with my own hands. It was on that day you were born before my eyes, so we can't stay the same forever, because we are not perfect. That's why I'm not afraid of us becoming enemies. I understand that if that day comes, it'll be entirely our own choice. Yet, to think you doubt my sincerity, that does make me feel sad. I didn't mean to. And if our reasons for conflict seem trivial, even if they start out as nothing, I can still give them deeper meaning. It might be an excuse I use to comfort myself, but it's one I choose to believe in. But no matter what, there's one truth I hold completely and utterly from the depths of my heart. Even if you and I become sworn enemies one day, even if you cease to exist in the future, I still hope that the next Melaka and Fida can be friends. What meaning would there be in that Melaka? Tremors when he hears the symphony of swords clashing ahead. That is. Such a tough fight. Guy with a katana sidesteps the white mental image's thrust, when the melee reflects another mental image's slash. Each chest weaves just land on the same square, allowing the white sides, knight and pawn to confront her simultaneously. Using two chess pieces to attack might reduce the reward, but ensures victory. White side's king was slowly but surely whittling down Lucia's dice. Don't underestimate me. Though she's outnumbered, the god spirit doesn't waver in the slightest. She creates distance between herself and the two mental images, positioning her katana in front of her, ready and focused. The next moment, she swings her katana, creating a parasol of countless eyes shot that immobilize the white knight, then with a flash of a blade. Before the white pawn can react, the sword is already cleaved in half. The last item of the pawn disappears, the figure dissolving, signaling her exit from this game. Let's press on. The figure refers to me, Lucia uses momentum to spin and change the direction of her blade. Knight is still trapped nice, it's a golden opportunity. Thrust on her back ignites of energy, propelling her forward with lightning speed. However, just as her blade is about to touch the knight's neck, a flame makes an unusual noise. Orange flames and screech of electricity erupt from the exhaust vent on her left rear leg. I expect to overload, disrupting the balance and rendering her sword ineffective. How could this happen at a time like this? Wear and tear from his tense barrel turns into a fatal flaw at that moment. Knight breaks free from her eyes, the sword slashing across Lucia's chest. No! Vida shouts almost flexy, running towards Lucia's position, only to be stopped by the barrier of the divided squares. You can only watch as a few remaining dice in Lucia decrease. The knight also turns their attention to Vida. Phew. This scans slightly against the barrier, her eyes glaring intensely at the white-clad mental image. Before her face is hidden by the cloak, and her horse completely different, she recognizes her. Vida. An image playing a white knight slowly speaks her name. Are you going, Meleka? Yes, someone must take responsibility for this incident. That castle poses a threat, not just to one village. If that's unchecked, eventually the entire corner will be in danger. Do you really think so? Since when did my fall slow in your eyes? No, you're still confused, so I won't ask you to join me. You know full well this is no different from challenging that black demon. I know, but like you, I too am searching for an answer. Can't allow myself to stop moving forward, Vida. Seems your pawn refused to heed your commands. You've lost. On just spot, the pieces representing the black side begin to dim one by one. And what punishment waits the loser? Punishment? I would be such a thing. Just a game, isn't it? Game. Very past time, win or lose, nothing changes. So you round here to the millions then? No, this just means. This just a means, not an end. I have no interest in you flawed beings. I seek is something most controlled by conflicts can never comprehend. Never to be comprehended. What? You look skeptical. The end point of conflicts is nothing. Has no exit, no answers. It's called as merely cycling through an endless loop, leading only to extinction. Our meaning is not for you to define. Not defining anything, I'm just stating facts. Never thought you understand, but this might be quite interesting. Would you like to see for yourself? You're seeking an answer. You remained silent for a long time. She has many reasons to refuse, but ultimately she takes the king's hand. That moment. It's an entirely different world. Countless lives perish. Countless values vanish. Sky crumbers, go and see branches in a single night. Disasters are unleashed, irreparable mistakes are made. Shattered shoulders, tangled fates, shadows circling uneasily, nauseating carnival. All illusions eventually converge into one place. That is the essence origin. It is a mirror. And then, the mirror reflects its own image. Meleka, why are you there? Knight doesn't respond to Vida's shouts, quietly sheathing a sword. Then the turn shifts, and the dice on the knight lights up, guiding it to the next area. Things seem to have taken a turn for worse. Lucia props herself up with her sword, standing shakily. Sparks still fly from her flame's exhaust ports, and moving appears to be problematic. She legs are almost on the left leg to Vida, with a smile on her face. The knight can intercept the advancing pieces, forcing her into battle. Lucia herself is the knight, on the black side. Persistent struggle to break through the white side's blockade is due to her unique properties of a knight piece. Now in my current state, the dice are down to 2. The white knight still blocks away. Don't push yourself. Would it be better for you to stay here? No, the commander still needs me. I may not make it to the end, but I can still be of some use. Still a chance to win this game. I need to create the opportunity for the commandant. Why? Why can you speak such things so casually? Person you cover, commandant. Why is it willing to sacrifice yourself for that person? This isn't a sacrifice. Are you angry? Oh, it's just we've only met and never had much time to get to know each other. Commandant and I have been together for a long time, since the day Grey Area was formed. So I could tell nights of tales, both good and bad. Had our difference and argued more times than I can count. But at the end of every departure, we always unite on a Grey Haven. Because we've been through so much, because we know of the best and worst of each other, that I can't say this. Command would never ask me to sacrifice myself, and no one simply give up on life. Even without words, I can understand Command's intentions through actions. Just repaying that trust. And for just a hunch. Kind of unreliable intuition. Relies on Lucia's body lights up as the turn shifts. Brush the dust off her face, offer Vida a firm smile, as if to comfort her. Keeps her sword, standing tall. Command and I have faced countless crises, trapped in many dire situation. Every time I thought it would be end, but we always managed to overcome the end. This is you know, very fun to consider, considering, you know, how if you don't know, you know, like the end story is currently going. It's better you don't. This time won't be an end either, because the journey we're on is still long. 30 years long. Whoops. The two maidens. They are enemies, but also best friends. She's now only 7 squares away from the finish line. Deadmaster Fall is closer behind, yet she's still 1 away from catching up. If all goes well, she'll reach the finish line first, showing that black side won't lose by having all its pieces eliminated early. Field test comes next, and she has to simultaneously confront both Deathmaster and the knight from the white side. Companions. God's image of a white-haired girl carrying an Odachi, someone who for some reason hasn't joined the game since entering castle. Now's not the time to think about it. Dice lights up, rolling a 6. She looks at the number silently for a long while, an expression somewhat resigned. Such bad luck. It was so close, just a single point away. A sigh, she takes a step forward. Footstep echo down the long corridor, the finish line in sight, but she's forced to stop just short of it. Just as she steps on the final square, a white halo spreads from beneath her feet, plunging everything around into darkness. This triggers an event. Card showing a castle flips, revealing an image of 2 crossed black swords. It's a battle. She takes her breath, hand resting on a long sword at her waist. This is relentless wilderness under a leaden sky. This is the battlefield. Countless figures emerge in the distance, surrounding her. They are her enemies. Here's where conflict begins. Yes. Time to fight.
始めよう。私のブラックロックシューターの戦い。
Ooh, cutscene. Well. Yeah, this is probably going to last only 3 hours of stream. This is...
貫くロック可能シュート燃え尽きろ当たれ貫くロック可能シュートそれ行こう切り裂くそれ当たれ貫く切り裂く
Well, I really like her playstyle. It's pretty cool. Hey, look who's there. During remembers how long that day's battle lasted. Raising a cannon, swinging a sword, countless particles of light scattered. Shouts, roars and wails pierced her eyes like needles. Breathing unquenchable blue flame, she faced anyone trying to approach her. She sees the figure reflecting her pupils, witnessing 2 starkly different emotions. Fear and joy, cowardice and excitement. Black figures emerge endlessly from the horizon. Very on her thoughts, 10 more charge forward. Like moths spiring in the dark, drawn to a glimmer of light, they converge here. She feels a touch of annoyance. Doesn't understand the meaning behind all of this. Momentary lag appears in her tireless body, and her sword is knocked away. Ending to all now won't be so bad. Falls away with the incoming sword tip. Then, ding. With least she's a flash of green light. The girl wielding a scythe cuts down the sword aimed at her in a single swing. For the word, she picks up the sword that fell to side, staying beside the girl who suddenly appeared. I found you, Black Rock Shooter. Where is this? Never mind, doesn't matter. That master you. Disappeared before a word and my heart nearly broke. No, I'm not quite sure myself. Yeah, let's take out this nuisance first. Why help me? Why? Isn't obvious? Journey can't end here. I won't allow you to be defeated by anyone other than me. You're destined to be twined forever. Our conflict will never end. That's precisely what I'm questioning. What can our brothers bring about? At least they brought us to this moment, didn't they? Back to back, two stand, their weapons reflecting hostility from all directions. Then stay with me for a while. Dead Master. Lengthy battle finally ends. Now force washes the replay of past memories. It still took a toll on her body and spirit. Right step forward, but her body involuntarily shakes and she half kneels down. Taken on alone, the enemies she had once fought with Dead Master nearly sapped her of all her energy. It's a rougher competing event. Golden dice falls in front of her. Of numbers, BRS tiny cross symbols. She's out to grab it, but the dice vanishes immediately. Doesn't have time to run out, as she hears footsteps coming from behind. Ta-da! I've caught up to you. I have a smile. Nothing, just reminiscing of the past. Light glow spreads from beneath her feet, turning the grid into a battlefield for two chess pieces. Back then we... Before our last mental image, the royal dynasty returns to silence. Right, now there's no one to stop us. Raise your weapon, Black Rock Shooter. The grievance from you leave without saying goodbye to our last encounter, one before that, even before that. Today, I intend to settle them all. Before we start, I have a question. What exactly are we to each other? That's, right, if you ask me to define it, could we be friends? Of course. More than friends, we're best friends, aren't we? Are we enemies? Yes, why else would we keep fighting? So we're both friends and enemies. Sounds strange hearing you say it, but isn't that the case? What's the matter? Asking this now of all times. No, just using the time to chat to regain some strength. When did you become so cunning? You always learn something new. Ah, are you mocking me? No. You are, aren't you? Nostalgia aside, won't let you outsmart me this time. You're better at that sort of thing, actually. Anyway, you can't defeat me now. How about we pause for 10 minutes? Not a chance. Black Scythe slides through the air toward her. She tries to block with her sword, but is sent flying by a skillfully applied force. How about this move? Futile. Rise a cannon, charging up energy, only for Dead Master to eerily close in, a scythe locking onto her throat. Scythe falls, the blue flame slowly extinguishes. She was the last dive toward Dead Master. While light begins to radiate from her, she feels herself slowly disintegrating. This signifies a defeating game, signaling her exit. It's over, Black Rock Shooter. No, it's not over. We'll never be over, Dead Master. We are arch enemies, aren't we? A conflict will never end. Yes, that's right, Black Rock Shooter. Green-eyed girl murmurs softly, gazing at the reflection of the castle. Wouldn't just enter like this, would you? She walks to the fine destination, pushing open the grand door. So can't we find an answer for, the breaking away from the shackles? On the scoreboard, the symbols for Black Queen and Night dim. No thought of surrendering now. I still have peace in play. Still pinning your hopes on that pawn. Her name is Fida. Why are you so desperate to win? Let me guess, perhaps you're driven by a sense of duty to protect your companion. Greed for wanting something from you. Kindness cultivated by sweet nothings of comradeship and bonds. Or such as a pure competitive spirit. There are many reasons. Unfortunately, this game will not satisfy any of those purposes. Trying to find a way back to the so-called original world for me, right? That's one of the goals. Unexpectedly thrown into a strange event, you find yourself in a place that, well, exudes an air of the Demon King's castle. Plus, there's a world of seemingly evil intentions, and the whole world is on the brink of destruction. At this point, all you need to do is gather your companions, reach the final boss's castle, and embark on a thrilling adventure. Utilizing your exceptional wit to turn the tables you thought to be lost ideas revive one after another, everyone hugging each other in joy and relief, and the crisis neatly resolved. Constellation was this ending you longed for in your tale. No matter how insurmountable difficulty, there's always a solution, even if the journey is filled with despair and sorrow. A conclusion always brings a bright slight solace. After all, you've survived many similar storms, regardless of outlandish circumstances. There always seems to be a sensible way out. It's a self-consistent logic, or rather it's the principle of contradiction at work. Your imagination defeated me with so far the contradictions. Am I right? If you ever consider becoming a novelist, too bad, I don't believe in such stories. Standing against me is utterly pointless. From the beginning, it was never possible for you all to return. You don't seem very surprised. You're expecting me to be. Corridors and error. It's a self-proclaimed craftsman tell you as much. Alpha, did you know all of this from the very beginning? No, not from the very beginning. You're more cunning than I thought, Alpha. You've been honest from the beginning, as far as might have ended sooner. The mirror. Everything is corridors but a reflection of the mirror. Yes. Beat you, Alpha, Lucia. None came from the original world. You've been here from the beginning. Corridor reflects a mental image. You are your thoughts, your emotions, your past, present and future. However, a shadow mirror can never step outside its surface. The story was never contradictory from the start. The conflict with me will lead nowhere. It will lead nowhere. Do you think I would lie? Let's see what unfolds once this game is over. I can even reveal the answer to your invents. Nothing will happen. You fancy yourself a dragon-slaying hero. You've picked the wrong castle, Mikhail. Alpha, wasn't your purpose to return? What? You blame me for not telling you the truth. Would have been honest with me, I wouldn't have changed anything. Companion is a soft sigh after a long silence. But they have influenced your actions. Or affect how I felt about them. Alpha chuckles, seemingly having anticipated reaction. You're wrong. You cowardly king, contradictions do exist. At least, they exist between you and me. If I watch as a king, it stands unchanged glass of our own thoughts, never raving from the start. Why, Alpha? The mental image of corridor labels us as outsiders. The craftsman said our presence is an error. The mirror corridor was never meant to reflect us, so there must be something else serving as a medium. Luna. Luna's conscious, not very sure of it, has indeed come here. Won't stay here, needs to return where it belongs. Not the real essential of work. Luna's a mirror, and you're just a reflected shadow. What do you see through this veil of shadow, Alpha? To understand everything, you know which side you should pick. The one you've been trying to eliminate has always been the same person. Black and Black would stand in your way no matter what. Removed me, uncontrollable factor from this game to ensure a downfall. Everything was arranged against her, so you said victory defeat meant nothing to Mikhail. Mikhail really loses, be it Lucia's ravage, was Mikhail to abandon that girl as the king. No, this naive fool won't easily let go of someone they've barely known for a day. So I've cleverly staged such a dilemma. So this is the idea of a game. It's nothing more than a meticulously planned murder. My wish was to create a world without conflicts. But as long as that girl in black exists, she will breed conflicts, which is entirely compatible with the peace I desire. And where does this wish come from? Don't you understand, Alpha? Been through so much with her, and it is the same world together. Sense of conflict lies in mutual hatred, which inevitably leads to mutual destruction. Actually, it lies in conflict of interest. People don't need to hate each other to get into conflict. Like families get constantly conflicts, they don't hate each other though. The thing is that people like see conflict as a completely like negative word in itself, which is like wrong. Conflict is not negative. It's neither. Also, it's not positive either. It's the outcome and handling of conflict that determines whether it's good or not. Conflict in itself is like only a word to describe a situation. The same way you would describe like a sticky situation, a weird situation. Yeah, to be fair, weird situation kind. No, I mean like a weird situation does not have a connotation to whether it's good or bad. What other word can I like think of? No, like what is it? Well, whatever. You get the point. Conflict is just a reference to a state of being, That is when two different interests clash. Interest here being a very broad term, not only defining what you believe, not only defining what you want, but also like two things that are just opposite of each other. You know? Conflict of interest could be like or something else, you know, simple, I mean, to be fair, it's like, you know, very broad term, I guess. Like what you want, but like if you like, it's also like very undefined what you want. What exactly does it mean? Does like this mean material? Does this like mean philosophical or like ideological things? And that's like what the problem is, you know. Whatever. The essence of conflict lies in mutual hatred, which inevitably leads to mutual destruction. Both of you are victims of malice. Why can't you comprehend such a simple wish? You got to remain in this world, when the death reshaped, she'd never suffer again. You should enjoy eternal stability and warmth. It's our sister, isn't this what you wanted? Nicole, you too. Aren't you tired of saying birth time and time again? Don't you wish to see an end to the constant tries that before it's those you hold dear? Kind of for you future you've always dreamed of, free from the burns of your past. Like for example, like an animal, like a lion does not eat the gazelle because he hates the gazelle. It's just like his interest, he needs to eat its flesh to survive. In a true paradise, you'll find enduring happiness. This is a dream, not a conjecture, nor a negligible possibility. It's a reality not only you who exist here can experience. King extends a hand, sincerely seeking reconciliation. We want to create our own Eden, in this corner where everyone can live happily. In the higher governance, mental images would cease their conflicts, giving rise to more advanced civilization. All it takes is the sacrifice of one girl, at any other cost. It seems so effortless, so easily attainable, yet I refuse. So you made up in your mind. No matter how many times you ask, my answer remains unchanged. Do you truly comprehend the situation at hand? Even if you refuse my pose, you won't find a new path. You're right, I might be lying. Do you doubt my ability to fulfill these promises? I don't think you're lying, nor do I question your capabilities. I simply reject every single word you're saying. As suspected, humans are fundamentally unable to escape their predatory, harmful nature. I only need to limit one person. I won't take anything from you. And soon, you choose to be my enemy. Utterly foolish. Just like she said, I'm an undeniable fool. And I don't need such a cheap form of happiness. I do what I believe is right. That many times you're just a coward who refuses to confront others. Everything you're trying to build is just plain worthless. You're denying your own sister's hopes. You know what awaits her once she leaves here. There, you can't protect her indefinitely, but here, you can. It's not a choice if you reject my... It's not a choice. Reject my closer, your existence will truly become meaningless. Even so, I won't let Luna stay in this position you're woven by yourself. This is a choice either. So what can you do now? My queen has ascended the throne, and my knight stands guard at the finish line. It's out of the game, I've achieved the result desired. Only a minor pawn remains, what can it possibly accomplish? I still have all pieces to play besides her. No scoreboard mark minimum of dice, golden dice symbol lights up. That is a final roll for Blackrock Shooter, special dice, would grant an extra dice to any piece. Even if you use it on a piece that's been taken out, it will only return to the start. Bishop, Knight, Queen, providing any of them is futile, they can't possibly reach the finish line. It doesn't need to reach the finish line, you. I fully understand your intention to designate me as Rook, and your efforts to keep me out of the game. In chess, Rook is the sword and shield of the king, both for chariot and castle. Necessary, will slide past place of the king, shield from any arm. With Luna, as much as I wish to, I can't always be there to protect you. Wait. You can't leave. Promise you will always... I'm leaving now, Luna. Golden dice stood before her, lighting up the dim Rook on the scoreboard. Alright, let's play the final round. Rocks along the final corridor. At the end of the corridor stands a colossal door, behind which lies the end of a chessboard. Before the door, a white knight stands in silence. Sword covered in cracks and frosted with bits of ice, knight is surrounded by ice yet to melt. You don't recognize These are signs of battle left by a girl named Lucia. It's been a while, Fida. Lots of murdering going on, Melaka. I need to stop you here. I still have so many questions for you. I'm sorry, but I can no longer answer them. This is our inevitable fate. This is not fate. Exist in a constant state of desiring to harm us, no matter when, no matter where. This is the outcome we all anticipated. Draw yourself, Fida. Can't run away this time. Chessboard is fragile. Alright, it's time for a final move. Can you all get in position? Violating the rules is unforgivable. Should be in harmony, no cheating. Out of my way.
Is that the best you can do? The sun will shatter. Shall be my blade!
Any other enemies?
Life and death are but a moment apart.
Well, there was one. Well, they'll be going as fast as Valor wants, huh?
Now you're on the other side of the line.
What the fuck was that?
This prison of fate!
Did they just fucking marry me or something like that?
The sun will shatter. So be my blade!
Give up. Life and death. Now you're on the other side of the line.
Yay. It'll be progress time to get stronger. Wieder hier entscheiden a bit since then. How long are we gonna run away from this? Get up. Alpha? Hey. You have to take her down. I know. Oi. Can't you also give me the time to react?
Life and death are but a moment apart. Now you're on the other side of the line.
Well, at least give me like a second or so to prepare, you know? Well.
Is that the best you can do? The sun will shatter.
No.
So be my blade!
I won't hold back. Life and death are but a... Now you're on the other side of the line.
Whatever. Whatever. And she's dead. Well, we all knew it was coming. Yay. Only 2 more stages and then we're done. The conflict. From this moment, different fates begin to cross. Blade flees through the chest of the White Knight. What a wonderful smile, Fida. This moment, she raises the vision she had always been locked to Trico. Dresses her face, fingers tracing the curve of slightly raised lips. She realizes she's smiling. She doesn't understand why. Might should be reserved for moments of joy, yet she feels the void. Like a void she doesn't know how to fill. She just stands there, waiting for the smile to fade from her face. It's time to go. Alpha grabs her cloak, trying to drag her to find the floor. But wait. There's no need to rush, so catching my lower breath. By the way, why are you here all of a sudden? A rogue piece can add its point to an ally's combatant by consuming one of its own dice. Then he puts slightly convenient unit can appear when needed. Sounds like a rule just made up 5 minutes ago. What do you think would be reasonable? You broke through King's constraints with your strong will to save me. Creating miracle outside the roots, something like that. Alright, forget what I said. Plenty didn't hear that. I'm reflecting. Wait, what could the what? Can add its points to an ally can add its points to an ally's combat by consuming one of its own dice. Okay. Alpha, can you strike Fida forward? Wait, is this the time for one of us to say something profound to elevate the situation? We're about to have a final battle. Let's keep some sense of ceremony, okay? So, what do you want to say? I don't know. Naka probably wanted me to understand something, but even now, I don't know what the right thing to do is. Everything we've been through, I should be a little more mature. To find the answers I'm looking for and focus on ending all of this. But when it really comes down to it, everything is different from what I expected. I don't know what's changed about me. I don't even know if anything has changed at all. If nothing has really changed. The pawn is promoted when it reaches the end of a board. As that pawn itself changing. A player simply replaces a pawn, putting another piece in its place. A pawn is still a pawn, it never truly becomes a queen. That's supposed to be comforting. In the end, it's just a rule in the game. This says nothing, it defines nothing. The world can be as easy as understood as the game. The relationships among people can't be as simple as the roads chess pieces represent. Moving forward may not change anything, but only by running away do we truly change nothing. You're really looking for an answer. There's no need to rush. The journey is still long. Every time I thought it would be end, but we always managed to overcome the end. This time won't be end either, because the journey we're on is still long. You telling me this too? Of course, to get you to hurry up and open that door. Alpha gives Vida a push, causing her to stumble, nearly falling. I get it. I'm still a bit hesitant. Vida stands in front of the door. At least I need to make it here. Pawn is promoted when it reaches the finish line. She places her hand on the door. Black rock shooter. Does this mean you owe me a favor? Next time we meet, first next time. You have to go easy on me, considering what happened this time. Push open the grand door, and then I promise you. Sword in hand, she steps through the open doorway. Cuts through chains in her path, moving forward. Her left eye ignites with a blue flame, and she looks up at her longing timeline is waiting for her. Girl sits on the throne, her green eyes filled with laughter. Looking down at her. But the game commenced, dead master. But it's better. Let's put an end to this conflict. Yeah, boss fight! Or last boss fight! Maybe I'll just do the boss battles actually after this. The boss rush is actually available. Still kind of a shame, I like Dead Master's design. I kind of would have liked to have her playable. Who knows? Maybe in the future one of these days. I doubt it. It's possible more, I guess. Oi! Really starting off. Oi, I could have been actually blocked. Oh fuck. I fucked that one up. No, I thought I did something. No, seems scripted. She saw, oh my god. I'd be okay with her stepping on me. Could have parried that on. What? Wait. Ah, fuck. I was close to dodging that. Need to get the timings of her attacks down.
当たれ燃え尽きろ
Well. Well.
当たれ
Can tell you one thing.
これで
I'm really not good at pairing
終わ
now.
りだえい私
No, I can't break those chains. That's on me. And numero. Yeah. Ooh. Would you look at that?
それ当たれ
Oh, fuck me.
切り裂く
Oh, that was unintentional. I'm sorry. I did not expect this. I did not expect to hear this.
それまだまだだ
Fuck, now I wish I had music high up. This is so going to end up bad, but I don't care.
炎行こう燃え
Ah, shit. Still. This is... I don't hope this... it's probably going to get a couple of strikes, but you know. Maybe not. Let's just hope that there's no actual effect, ultimately. I doubt it. Well, isn't it? Nice reference. Shame. I like that song. It masters the main credit collapses. The surrounding is reverting to their pre-build state. Last, isn't about time you let me go. A bit nostalgic. I would like to admit it, but with this, Victor has been declared in this game. Mrs. Commander? Lucy, I'd right. I felt distracted for a moment. It's a game I did already. What just happened? Oh, no, and then what took place? I was planning to do. None of us eyes are drawn to the king. Saw the tiger thing standing before the throne. What's wrong? Not a fan of lively scenes. Drumco knows so many people, so I thought we'd move elsewhere. The game is over. Neat. You have won. How does it feel? Accelerating. I said before, even if nothing will change. Just cycling back to the beginning. Now what? Now it's also the beginning. No matter where you go, our fate twists and turns. You will never change, right? So provided we want to conclude the chapter where if there were more space. When the story spawned from an era, perhaps it should end in a wrongness way. Are you going to? Blink of an eye, the king makes a move. Summons the Crimson Rapier, aiming at you. Commandant! Use as a first threat, trying to activate our thrusters to block the king's path, but their feet are suddenly ensnared by crimson thorns bursting from the ground. Darn it! Rapier rebellion bursts, but at the moment, your eyes catch a glimpse of crimson lightning. Arthur raises his sword in defense, but to her surprise, the king neither dodges nor deflects Arthur's attack. Instead, shows the blade to pierce through her chest. The king smiles twisted as she grips Arthur's hand, getting the blade deeper into her wound, inch by inch. The deeper the blade penetrates, the closer she gets to Arthur. Eventually, her figure fills Arthur's vision. A As the king draws nearer, the soft glow emanates from Alpha's left hand, hinting at the stirring of a dormant punishing virus. Deep red energy seeps out, finding form with stormlit arms to both. The girl is sitting at a distance, picking up scattered chess pieces from the ground, and resetting them on the board. She steps closer to the girl, who also notices her. Alpha? Luna. Jeans before we go. It's time to go. Do you remember the way home? The girl nodded. Will you come with me? Sorry, Luna. Not this time. Do you remember what Mom and Dad used to tell you, Luna? One day, you'll have to go home on your own. But don't be afraid, Luna. I promise you. When you get home, I will be there waiting for you. Alright. Girl stands up, gives her a longing look, and begins to walk away. Are you satisfied now? You. King's figure starts to fade away. The words of malice left hanging in the air. See you later. Being a punching energy within that calm down, Alpha turns around to face Lucia and the others. What's our next move? We all know what we must do next. The assaulted dimension space hasn't collapsed yet. Great of the cast is gone, but the influence still lingers. You are referring to us, right? Exactly. Wait, what are you trying to do? And this is something for Krasny to handle. Where did Krasny go? She's gone. I've achieved my goal. What happens next is right to me, but my purpose has never changed from the beginning. Raise the sword toward Alpha. She's going to confront us. Quinville is floating and make from with blue eyes. Blue sign stick to free ready as a sword in response. We're an aspect error to corridor. I'm afraid going forward, many metanomists will see us as an enemy. But we were honest just a moment ago. What are you afraid of, Lucia? We are errors. Things that now is eradicated, being so. The words that can inter correctness, and itself the biggest error. How will you prove it? With the most direct and the most simplest method. Two red katanas aim to the same direction, as ice and thunder start to resonate together. Hey, what are you guys doing? Isn't everything already ended? Intimidated by the standoff, he does less black in fear. Enemies already? The battle between me and my dear nemesis has indeed come to pause. The fight with my best friend is just beginning. Crashing herself, that master moves to stand beside the black rock shooter. We aren't going to stop them. We could join them, you know. I have no interest in stirring up trouble here with you all. Sometimes the reasons for battle vary widely. Not all fights stem from hatred and hostility. Our journey is over. Seems we'll be lingering here a bit longer. Our steps won't stop you. I don't quite get it. A heart full of questions. She shambles her courage, lifts her head, and faces with new legions from battlefield. She captures the silhouettes of the four individuals in her eyes. For a moment, she feels the fleeting gaze of the girl in the black. That's the beginning of a new conflict. Then the girl's eyes ignite with a flame. She sees the vision. She sees burning meteors and icy comet tails. Rising flames, crimson thunder. Flashing stars, hearts seeking to unite. Not just a single conclusion, but a myriad of possibilities. She sees the different destinies intertwining here. A miracle of flickers and fades. I'm going to have definite promise of this one afterwards. Well, that was nice. The dream. The unnamed dream has come to an end. Nighttime in the craftsman's workshop. A shadowy figure appears behind the craftsman. What are you doing? I'm watching the stars. Isn't a metaphor or anything. I'm literally just watching the stars. Craftsman is adjusting the optical telescope. Only cobbled together from whatever materials she could find. It's such a primitive tool. The mystery of man's civilization is our first eyes gazing into the cosmos. Simple, crude, but fascinating. You can only see a silhouette of the universe. Just a silhouette, but it's enough to mark a beginning. Don't you think we've reached the end long ago? End and beginning are just two knots on the same string for us. From here to there, from there to here, all the same. How do you define which is beginning and which is the end? In a way, starry sky is such a narrow yet expansive concept. Stars are like mirrors, reflecting the eyes that gaze upon them. This one, and that one over there. What have they called it, you would? Ursa Major, Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. Ursa Major. It's named after the shapes it forms. Exactly. Hey, that's quite amusing. Here we remain unnamed, but I suppose it's only a matter of time. Even with different beginnings, the end we reach will not change. For your analogy, that would be a dead end. Perhaps. Seem quite fond of this planet. I suppose. Pattern of its basic part is fascinating and easy to entangle. Like a gacha machine, even if you know what's inside, you still look forward to what next shake will bring. Sometimes it does bring a bit of trouble though. And drifting this far is somewhat of a miracle. Yeah, and it has added to my workload. For us, it's but a moment. But now, I'm just speaking for me. Would you like me to help? You're always so eager to help. Like you said, I'm just fixing minor errors. No need, I've solved most of the issues. Rest, I think it's okay to leave them as they are. You think doing so will give birth to unknowns. That's what we crave for most, isn't it? I really know, science code section 1. Blue-eyed construct removes the connector and sits up from the experience port. How does it feel, Leslie? I think it's fine. External readings show no anomalies. Based on the cheats from earlier, leave the risk of safety hazard is negligible. As the control codes work essentially gone, can be precedent set by Hamlet. The document approval should be quick. How do you think, Mr. Leonie? When offers polite smile, querying of the technician from the World Government Association far beside her. Girl known as Nelly had been idly observing the bustling researchers in the lab. Snaps back to reality at the sound of her name. I'm sorry, I was a bit lost to thought. The machine is fine. Let's leave. For we're going to encounter another bizarre issue. Lenny, let's set this aside for a moment. You clearly marked this issue with your previously rejected technical applications. For instance, it not probable for a giant space combat unit mecha with a single pilot cockpit. How could we possibly approve your request to use the engineering force resource for something like that? The applications to maneuver for flow of the Science Council Engineering Force mailboxes every month. Control Call has received complaints from them more than once. One ready to visit you, says you consider the feasibility of your projects more carefully the next time you write an application. Take jovial Leslie takes on a rare serious tone, hiding just how much of a nuisance they only can be for a control court. Responsible for reading all matters. Sigh. You had something slightly levels old fogies from the council. Always saying no to this and that. They're like allergic to anything interesting. Old? Oh fogies, I'm merely... I've heard our chief technician mention that Miss Looney was quite a maverick even during her time in Hound's Reflection 2. What are you doing here? Young man in a sleek lab coat steps through the door, only to find that his path to his own laboratory is blocked by 3 people who don't belong there. Quack, it's Asimov. Seeing Asimov's face, Looney's expression shifts dramatically, as if she swallowed the duck. Why are people from a control court here? Strange, then you get notified. Just some minor work. It's already wrapped up. Miss Looney submitted an inspection request for subsequent models of the Hamlet Theater Play Machine. We just need to check off any potential technical and safety hazards. Hamlet. Remember someone telling me that the World Government Association of Art wanted to take back its maintenance work, so that was for this. Original technology of Hamlet is relic from Golden Age, although Science Council was in charge of maintenance, we didn't have the spare capacity to restore our technology. Essentially a black box. With World Government Association of Art as we take over, it would be a good thing. Perhaps it could even contribute to technology of remote connection for constructs. Once the association has finished analyzing it, remember to submit a technical report to Section 1. Wait, why should I work for you for free? Trying results is a fundamental rule that all departments with a capability for technology research and Babylonia must follow. We have never seen that Science Council share anything. Well, the principle of sharing results applies to all departments with a capability for technology research in Babylonia. Except for a science council. If there's nothing else, I believe in. Members of the control court should also be mindful not to disturb the work of other researchers. Not surprised, considering the science council handles like pretty much every like you know, confidential and how do I say this, risky science. So it like obviously has, you know, some privileges. Ignore the reaction of the three. Asimov leaves directly. That's right, coming back here. Let's get back to the main topic. So welcome in Association of Art looking to commercialize Hamlet this time. Yes, the product has been used by Ayla. I scaled down the technical specifications slightly to make it more suitable for mass production. Right, I haven't asked about the specific user experience yet. Ayla also told me to pay close attention to user feedback. Overall, it's pretty good. I haven't tried Origin, the level of immersion is far superior to other machines with virtual reality features. The thing is, when I was inside, and I feel like at all like was a machine, it felt as if you were dreaming. Exactly, when people dream they often don't realize when they dream, right? What the chief is, you block some kind of sensory signal. Well, I'm not quite sure myself. Maybe a bunch of codes just happened to simulate a similar effect. And that's not something a scientist should say. I mean, yes. Do you think the people who made cranes knew how, like, the exact math and everything behind how crane worked? Do you think the people who first discovered fire knew why fire created what it did? They knew like how it would. They knew like what happened. Do you think the people who made bread the first time knew how that worked? No, they just knew it did. Because they tried it. And it worked. Experimental science is actually older than theoretical science. It's science in most cases, I would argue. Well, to be fair, it's more like they're like 2 and 1 and the 2 are 1 and the same, actually. If you're being completely honest. Theoretical and practical science, like, they're more or less 1 and the same. They are more or less the same. If you're being completely technical. If you're being like completely truthful. Not technical. Technically there are 2 different things, but if you're being truthful, they are 1 and the same. Because like, if you make a theory about something, of course you're going to have to test it out. Like, you can't just make a theory and like then just sit on. Actually, you can. If it's not feasible to test the theory at the time being. And I mean, if the math and everything checks out, the logic checks out, because the world operates on college logic, I guess you can sit on it. And if like experimentally gets proved down the line, even better. If it doesn't, well, you're fucked, because then we have to start from not 0, but close to. However, at least this won't cause any bad side effects for the user. The specific method of technological implementation is not within the control court's jurisdiction. By the way, the original Hamlet had some magical features, didn't it? Whatever, my requirement is that it doesn't trigger anything similar to photosensitive epilepsy. Also, I'm not sure if it's just my animation, but I think I saw a figure inside. The figure can describe its features. I remember it was a girl with black twin tails, and there seemed to be blue flame. It only flashed for an instant, so my memory is a bit fuzzy. Might have been mistaken something else for it. Black twin tails, girl with blue flame. I don't know what exactly you're talking about, but it sounds pretty cool. Was the virtual image created by somebody? No, it's a test machine. I pre-loaded a few scenes from the material library, and I haven't had time to design any characters yet. But a big bug caused by data buffering. I might need to get more people to test it. Right, how about Mikhail, a great AI commander, to try it out? I think that person would have quite a lot of experience with this kind of thing. As might mention a name that everyone present is familiar with. That is obviously asked before you confirmed commandant. Should meet up with Liv and Lee in about 10 minutes. Lucia, leading way, turns to report the mission progress. Something wrong, commandant? Are you okay? No. Much does a routine patrol mission, checking for any unusual punishing vital connotation at the edge of the clean zone. Well, pause. This patrol routes many times, they could do it blindfolded. But it might sound odd to say, today was indeed an ordinary day. One extraordinary moment might have been when you pass by a ruined building, you glance up and a momentary blinded by the sunlight. Light reflected through this glass is so intense that you squint, and for a moment you think you see a flash of dark blue flame. A strange feeling lasted but the moment, and then everything returned to as normal as it could be. To as normal as it could be. Might sound odd, but I think I had a dream. My commanders, do you feel that way too? Didn't take any breaks, it's only been a few minutes since we split from the film was. This was a moment that seemed to stretch on forever. Yes, that's why I said it was a bit strange. Looking up again, all that means you guys have the remains of walls and cloudless blue sky. Info might have been a trick of the eye. Maybe we should get the check out of the Star of Life and return. So many bizarre instances. You have to follow the habit of constantly checking for anything unusual with your health. Now you mention it. It's been a while since I last checked on the condition of my frame. Granted, you haven't already used up your free health check quota for this year. Haven't you already used up your free health check quota for this year? Nevertheless, I've got an annual pass. When did you get that? Last time I was in Westblue, or a time before that, I can't quite remember. Still, things have been peaceful for a while. Yeah, so I keep feeling I've wasted a lot of money for nothing. Well, as the always says, you shouldn't dwell on the negative. Means it has been stabilized. It'd be nice if it stays this way. Yes, hopefully so. Let's go, the Fanny might be waiting for us. Top of the ruins. The god with black hand, blue eyes stands at the edge of a steel frame, black backlit by the sun. In the distance, two figures gradually recede from view. No matter where it is, no matter who our adversary is, the conflict persists. Always like it's in the wind, instead of waiting a response. And the battle we had, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Girl leaps, a close building in the gusting wind. Like a bird flapping its wings, she disappears from sight. Well, that was nice. I like this. I have to be honest. I think I like this more than the
You have
the near collab, which I don't think is like very, you know, surprising to say. The near collab was like mostly was not that great. It was a near collab, you know, it's what happens. You do near, everybody does a near collab. Well, nearly everyone. The Zoo, for example, doesn't do that. Hasn't had one. Though I don't think that's like bad. Can I clip trial who has like, ah yeah, Veritas got a sleep trial. Got a leap. Nah, I don't want to test out. It's been already too long. I have things to do tomorrow, and I need to sleep. And again, with a nice day today, with a nice long stream, I bid you farewell. To see you probably on Sunday, definitely on Monday, unless something comes up. But until then, adios, muchachos, bye bye.